Hey, I want to show you something exciting. If you really want to sell out massively online right now, any kind of product you say, there are 3 things you must know. And I want to show you these 3 things. These 3 things are very powerful. First, you need a product. So whether it's a physical product or a digital product, a product is a product. Whether it's e-commerce or an affiliate offer, is product. Secondly, you need a sales process. I'm not going to overemphasize this. We that in the industry, we call it sales funnel. It's a systematic process. There's a science to this process, right? But 3, you need a traffic source. And traffic source can be anything. But one of the amazing ways you can use to generate traffic right now is through Facebook ads, Instagram ads, YouTube ads, or even Google ads. But the amazing thing right now is I know that Facebook has either banned your account, you that is running ads, or Facebook has given you low conversion. I'm going to show you that very quickly, or maybe you can't even figure out how to sell on IG, and YouTube and Google ads is a problem for you. But there are 2 kinds of people who are watching this video now. There are people who solely depend on these platforms. Of course, Twitter was banned just recently. You depend on this platform, those who are in Nigeria, to sell out your product. But what if these systems keep failing you? Would you run out of business? I'm going to show you something that is very interesting. Come, let me show you. Come. Now, let's say I want to sell out this product, right? This is a digital product we have in Funnel Hackers Club. A very awesome program. I've designed the sales page. I've done the whole sales funnel process. It's a very amazing system. And now, the next thing I will have to do is what? I will just have to go to my Facebook Ads Manager. I'll go there and I want to set up my Facebook ad and I'm going to set it up. And after doing that, I'm going to plug a lot of money. Let's say I budget over $100 to run this ads for like 2 days. And at the end of the day, I'm going to get this kind of crazy result where I'm spending $225 just to get 9 website conversion. It is crazy. But these are the exact ads over a period of time ago that was performing massively well before I duplicated it. Why did I have that low conversion? Is because Facebook algorithm every day is getting difficult for people to even bypass. Even Facebook experts will tell you this. We are studying this system overnight. I do this for myself and for my clients. And the truth is that you can't keep struggling with getting a new Facebook ad account every time they ban you, or keep struggling with the whole conversion process. There's a systematic process you can use if you've been understanding what I've been sharing with you. Now I want to show you what I do. What I do is that I make sure that I have the complete data of anybody that interacts with me. We call it the lead. So I've decided with my underground group members to build expert lead magnets, expert lead funnels that will make us attract our dream customers. So when I have attracted my dream customer, are you getting me? Come on. When I've attracted my dream customers, I put them on an email marketing system where I'll have to pipe them for a long time and suck money from them. I'm saying this because I mean it. So let's say I have 5,000 people in my email list right now, people who did not even buy my product, people who showed up interest, or people who are in the making money industry, and I just want to set them out a process they can use and make money. The only assignment I have to do is to just bombard them with awesome email sequences and they will get to buy my product. Let's say out of the 5,000 people I have on my list, I'm able to do it properly and I get just 10% conversion. That's 500 people to buy a 10,000 naira product for every month. Can you do the mathematics? Over 5 million naira already in my bank account without me having to run around with Facebook ads creative and all of that. So I want to welcome you and invite you to my upcoming email marketing masterclass. It is an intensive program where I taught you how to build the best lead funnel for your product, attract them, not just attract them. What I did was I prepared an email script for you that you can use to send that email to these people. I prepared a lead funnel system template for you, so you just have to plug and play on your site and get that result. And above all, I'm going to teach you extensively the science behind the whole process, so you don't need to even solely depend on Facebook ads to sell out your product. Whether you're into e-commerce, for example, there was a period of time some time ago I collected leads of over 400 people that bought my high ticket physical product that was over 50k. They bought 100k, 150k. I took those emails, stored them for a particular time, and in a month I was able to use those same user data to generate sales over 1.5 million naira. You can do this. So that's what I'll be teaching you in my email marketing masterclass. It's super intensive. Click the link below right now. You're going to see the details of this program, and I want to see you inside. Click the link below.
Hello everyone, good morning. I am not sure that you all can hear me, but the only way I can know you guys can hear me is if I get a confirmation from the comment section. So just in case the technical team is still trying to fix up the audio or probably fix up everything, I can't get the audio from the hall right now. But just in case this is happening right there on, yeah, okay, you guys can hear me. Just, okay, yeah, you guys can hear me. Cool. This is beautiful. All right, thank you very much, everybody listening to me. I'm actually streaming this. All right, I'm actually streaming this live on Facebook, on my Facebook account too, then on DCC Facebook page, and also on my YouTube channel. And it's a very big and great privilege to be with you all. I wish I could have a virtual view of what is happening in the hall. Probably you guys should just send me a picture of the hall. I'd like to have a vibe of what is happening there and the people and how they are seated right now, so I can really connect to the people there. We'll be starting off very soon. All right, very soon. Maybe Mr. James, I would love you to just send me a picture of the hall. Just take a picture of the hall watching me right now on your phone and say, let me see how the view is. My name is Joshua, but just for those who are seeing me for the very first time, I would have been with you all in Lagos today to share what we have today. But I don't know, but a lot of things came up in between. But probably by next year or the next event, I'll be with you all. Live in Lagos. I was just in Lagos some weeks ago, and it was a great privilege to meet up with awesome people there. Okay, so I'm going to start off very soon and almost like immediately. But just before I start, I would like to get everybody's energy high. Today is awesome. The whole the whole event. Okay, wow, this is beautiful. I can see, just to show those who are streaming on that platform, this is like a view shot of what is happening live at DCC Center. All right, that's fine. All right, thanks guys. I can see that. I really appreciate that viewport, and it will keep me going, and at least I can vibe with people there. Awesome. So my name is Joshua, and I'm going to start teaching right now. I would like you to bring out your writing materials, your pen, your paper. Then I would like you to pay close attention. I have a couple of hours, probably 1 hour plus, to just share with you all today. And I'll make sure that this 1 hour we're going to share together, it will be the most benefiting moment for you in the course of this program. I've spoken with James a couple of times in between about this program. And one of the most exciting things about this program is that it is captured within the umbrella of a church. I saw the timeline for today's service and I was like saying opening prayer, praises and worship. I was so excited. I am a Christian as well, and I so much believe that it is time for people of God in the body of Christ to own specific stratas in the business world. We need to control some specific outlets. It's not just for the people, anybody to handle. The Bible said, when a child of God is on the throne, the people rejoice. So if we own these places, if we own these sections, if we own these sectors, if we are in charge, if we are controlling a lot of things, a lot more things will happen and go well. Just give us background. I'll be sharing my slide. I have a slide for you all this morning, which I'll be using to teach. Just before I do that, I would like you all to also understand the necessity and for you why I would like you all to understand why you need to pay serious attention to what I'll be sharing with you all this morning. I started e-commerce business first. E-commerce business was the very first business, core business I started. Meanwhile, my journey to online business started years ago, about 5-6 years ago. I started with bulk SMS business, transited then to e-commerce business. I was importing products from China then, and I was helping people import too. I was importing for myself. In fact, it got to a point where I started importing for big organizations. So, for example, there was a particular time I imported for a hospital. They needed a lot of these eyeglass frames, a clinical, an eye clinic hospital, right? I had to import thousands of those frames for them, and it was a lot of money, and we made a lot of money from them. So from time to time, I started importing not just for myself, but for organizations. As fast forward to the point I stopped importing, I then started using local arbitrage, like that's buying from people who are already importing in Lagos there to start selling. Over the years, gross, we've done millions in sales. I've personally done millions in sales for products that I've sold across Nigeria. And the amazing thing is, millions, 5 millions in sales, right? So, and the amazing thing is that I'm going to teach you all, not from a perspective of someone who know it, but from someone who have done it, and I've done it extensively. As a matter of fact, not just that I've done it, I've gone ahead to teach a lot of people, hundreds of people who have started this semi-commerce business using my own strategy, and they have sold out massively. And this morning, I'll be sharing with you all very, very quickly, on how you can use sales funnel to sell out e-commerce products. So before I just do that, I'm going to do a little background explanation of the concept of e-commerce very quickly, and then we'll start learning, right? I'm going to break it down for you in such a way that you all would really understand it to the core. So let me guess, I want to guess 90% of people who are listening to me right now, those in the auditorium, are people who have basic knowledge of online business. And I learned that e-commerce was introduced to you all sometime last week or so. So of course, e-commerce is the selling of physical products and services through the internet. What our concern is, how can we deploy this strategy for ourselves in Nigeria and make a lot of money from it? And I would like to inform you all also that you can actually, from Nigeria, run e-commerce business for Nigeria, in Ghana, run in Ivory Coast, run in Uganda, run in a lot of African countries and even outside African countries. As I'm speaking to you now, I have trained students who are already selling products in Ghana, who are selling products outside Nigeria. They are in Nigeria, but selling and delivering products outside there. So I'll be sharing with you guys how you can also do that for yourself at the course of this training. So I'm going to take the next 5 minutes just to give us perspective, the next 5 minutes to give you all understanding of what e-commerce business is. And of course, it is important for me to establish the fact that I don't just do e-commerce business alone. So I'm going to balance it up with a lot of perspective I have running different internet businesses for you all in today's session. First of all, e-commerce business right now, the fastest way and the easiest way for someone who is starting up new in the industry to get, I'm giving you guys this pep introduction. I'll soon move over to my slide to teach you what I'm going to emphasize more tonight or this morning is on sales funnel. But I'm just going to give you guys a little foundation on e-commerce business to give you guys proper perspective, right? Now, if you want to excel fast, massively in e-commerce business in Nigeria, you need to, for a starter, someone who is starting new, you don't need to worry about the whole process of logistics of importing products outside the country. So I always encourage starters, start by buying from people, big wholesalers in Lagos, people in Alaba market, people in those places, and start there. So one of the fastest way you can get this thing done, which I guess everybody should know already, is by going to gg.ng, the fastest way, or just walking straight into the market in Alaba market and look for these guys who are selling these products in bulk. So the foundation of this, and one of the areas I've specialized on throughout the years of selling products online as an e-commerce guy is I focus on selling only health products that have to do with health. So you talk about hypertension tea, talk about fertility tea, talk about all of those stuff. I'm giving you guys this big secret. I really don't say this outside. So I focus more on selling health products, and because of the demand in this product, I had a leverage to sell out massively. Just to give you guys perspective, there was one product, it was actually one of the teas, it was working, it works. I only say what works anyway. Worked very well. So what we did was we bought the product, we got that product from a wholesaler in Nigeria here at the cost of just 1,000 naira per bag. So what we did was when we bought it, we had to rebrand it, package 2 of the packs to 1. So the supplier was selling 1 pack, which was about 20 pieces of that product, but we will buy it and then pack to that 40 pieces into 1. Remember, the cost of each pack was just 1,000 naira. So we pack it together, it was 2,000 naira, which was our cost, but we were selling that product for 25 to 30,000 naira. We sold that product and made massive sales from it. And that is how the profit margin is for products that have to do with health, the health niche, right? So I have students who have sold watches, different electronic wares, and all of those stuff. But my area, the area I spent a lot of time through my stay, of course, I'm going to share you guys some little secret about my transition in e-commerce, is health products. And that's just the call of it. So go to our market, look for people who are selling this product. It's very simple. Tell them, hey, bro, I want to help you sell out this product. In case you don't have capital to even buy product and store for yourself, what we do, which I'm sharing with you guys now, is, hey, bro, I will go walk into their store, contact them on phone. I'm not in Lagos. I don't visit in Lagos. I only visit Lagos once in a while. We'll tell them, hey, bro, we want to sell your product. We don't want to buy it and store, but we want to sell and deliver from your store. So give us a good discount. We negotiate pricing, and then we set up our Facebook, set up our website, and then run ads. When there is an order, we send delivery guy to go to that store, pick it up, and deliver. That way, we don't buy and stock, we don't buy and keep, we sell directly from the wholesaler store. That makes it easier for us, and we don't have to worry about cost of storage and what if this happens and the other one happens. So it's very easy for us. This is the easiest way I recommend for people who are starting out new to do it. But if you have a lot of money, you can buy, store, and then sell. So, but today I'm going to share with you guys how to use sales funnel to sell out your e-commerce product. This is like the fastest explanation I could give you on how to start an e-commerce business. And just in case you want to start selling outside the country, I'll give you a reason why you need to start selling outside the country. So the Nigerian marketplace has a lot of e-commerce guys selling different products right now. So the fastest way is to go into countries that have fewer people running ads to products. So a lot of Nigerians are leveraging on selling to Ghana. So it's very easy. How do you sell to Ghana? Ghana has their own marketplace. You have to just, very easy. There's no long complication to it. Just go on Google and look for logistics company in Ghana. You get in contact with them. You can move your product from Nigeria to Ghana, or you can buy from Ghana marketplace, then sell by running ads. You know, one of the advantages we have in selling products online is we are trying to help people move product that they need from the hand of the seller to their hand. That's what we are trying to do. That's what we call local arbitrage. But there are cases where you just buy it and store for yourself and then sell. That is not local arbitrage anyway. So we can do this in Ghana. You just have to work with the logistics company. The logistics company does everything. The only is just laptop stuff. If you stop your funnel and then run ads to it. As simple as that. So there's no stress to that. So the only stress you have is make phone calls you need to make and do all of those communications. All right. Are you guys still with me? If you guys are still with me, I think I can see the hall. Maybe you guys should just wave. Let me know if the energy in the hall is high enough. Maybe you just wave. All right. So now I'm going straight up to start teaching on sales funnel. Sales funnel, and I'll be sharing my screen right now to give you guys that perspective. Sales funnel is a marketing model that I've used specifically to sell out a lot of products online. So I'll be probably hiding my face now, and then I'll be sharing my screen. Just stay with me. I really, really wish I could hear you guys' voice from here. I really wish I could, but nevertheless, it's fine. Okay, so let me share my screen now with you all and show you this exciting thing about sales funnel. Okay, I'll just do full screen. Now, so today we are going to look at e-commerce business and next sales with sales funnel. So I'm focusing more on how you can use e-commerce business, right? How you can use sales funnel to sell out massively your e-commerce product. I'm going to teach you guys the fundamentals. This is how I teach. I teach from scratch. If you understand the fundamentals, if you understand the basics, then you can do anything with it. So the problem most times the problem is always we rush to understand how to implement when we don't even understand the principle that govern the concept you are trying to implement. Over time, while teaching my students and people in my mentorship, I focus without anyone telling me what to do. So I'm going to focus on that today, and I'm very sure I can't teach all of these things in the next few hours I have to teach. But I'll make sure you understand the foundation, the principle, what governs it, and how it works, so that even if you leave this to apply it to your business. DCC Connect and the whole team, I really appreciate you guys. It's a great privilege already with you guys bringing me in to speak to these amazing and beautiful people in the audience. I really, really appreciate this. I won't take it for granted. Can you guys see? I'm not sure if the visuals are clear. I feel like there's a lag in my visuals. So I'll just take a moment to reconnect my network back. If Business Connect, if you can hear me, just drop a comment. I feel like there's a lag in my visual. Oh. I feel there's a lag in my visual, and I'm not sure where it's coming from. Okay, yeah. So yeah, back. So thank you, DCC and the whole team for this privilege. I really appreciate, and I'm super grateful for this opportunity you guys have given me. I won't take it for granted. And then let's proceed. So a quick introduction about myself. My name is Joshua, of course. You guys already know. I'm a successful engineer. I'm a software developer. And most importantly, I am a child of God, right? I'm a child of God. I don't hide that. I'm actually the founder of Analytical Ideas. I'm also the founder of Funding Hackers Club and the co-founder of Blockchain Hub Africa, which is a Web3 pipeline company. And I'm also the founder of Business Rangers Academy, just for us to know. Okay, I think you guys should give me a moment. There's a lag in my visual, so my visual is not the same with my audio. So just make sure that we are on the same page. I'm going to take a moment to reconnect back my visuals, just to be sure we're on the same page. Please, a moment. I won't waste your time. It's going to just be like a few seconds, and I'll be up. Just a few seconds, and I'll be up. Yeah. So just give me let me adjust the slide so that it will work with what I'm saying. Okay. I'm really sorry about this. I feel very bad about this right now. I really feel bad, but it's fine. I'm about sharing that right now. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. So I think I'm good, right? Yeah. We are on the same page now. So fast forward. So I was saying, good. I think this works, right? This works. Okay. So very quickly, let me tell you guys a very quick story. Very quick story. I just want to be sure you guys are following. Very quick story. There is this analysis I want to do for you all. Please give me your full attention. We're going to join together. 1 mile is equal to 1,609.3 meters, right? If you agree with me, say yes. Just say yes. If you agree with me, say yes. Now, good. Now, before 6th May 1954, nobody has been able to cover 1 mile race in 4 minutes. Before 6th May 1954, nobody has been able to cover a 1 mile race in 4 minutes. It was never possible. Like, nobody attempted that. But a man called Roger Bannister on the 6th of May 1954 covered a 1 mile race in 4 minutes, which was he broke the world record. Like that was super amazing. People were like, whoa. And the amazing thing, follow me carefully, just follow me very, very closely. The amazing thing about this world record was before now, it was impossible for anybody on the planet to achieve this. Not until Roger Bannister broke the record on 6th May 1954. And ever since then, people have completed the 1 mile race in 4 minutes. Now, what's the point? The point is there are some records that will never be broken unless one man attempts it. There are grounds that will never be gotten. There are heights that will never be recorded on earth unless a man opens up that gateway. So in the scheme of things, there are gates that can't be opened except a man opens it. So in the realm of business too, in the cadre of business too, there are levels that I have gotten to that people never believed I could get to, but because I've gotten there, I'm now standing as a gatekeeper to take people past through that gateway. So tonight or this morning, I want everybody in this world to make a decision. They're going to be that one man who is going to learn whatever will be taught in this program, whether this or any other session you're going to have. You're going to take action, and you're going to be that man who's going to break a record. It might not be what record, but be a record in your family. I'm going to give you guys perspective to this thing. I grew up in a family where my parents, my dad is a medical doctor, my mom is a nurse. They both resigned at some point to do God's work. They're into full-time ministry now. And there were a lot of things that came up place. There were a lot of records through my dad's lineage and my mother's lineage. Nobody was a millionaire at a young age. But I was when I was on campus, I told myself, no, Joe, you're going to break this record. It was when I was on campus that I made my first millionaire as a student. It was all in perspective. I started doing business when I was in high institution, man. Like, it wasn't like I just started overnight. I started a long time ago doing a lot of businesses, different businesses I have done. But it was me saying, no, if this has not happened in my family before, I need to be the first person to do that. And ever since I did that, I broke that record, a lot more things have taken shape in my circle, both for my siblings and for every other person, right? Now, I want to show you guys a scheme, a little picture. Now, the picture by my left-hand side, all right, look at the screen very well. The picture by my left-hand side is my very first workspace, right? Well, not my very first, my workspace when I started making millions of naira. Anyway, when I made my first million, this was my workspace then, right? So I had this plastic table in my room, one side of my room apartment there, and see, I was using 2 tables. A, but picture B was when I started using sales funnel. Now, this is the difference. That's the most exciting part of the whole story. So when you see people refer me, I'm actually referred to a top leader in the sales funnel industry across Africa. Okay, you can check that record anyway. So, but the changing point for me happened when I started using sales funnel. So from A to B, sales funnel, what did sales funnel do for me? What sales funnel did for me was it gave me the opportunity. It gave me the opportunity and the privilege to automate my business, right? It gave me the privilege to automate my business. It gave me the privilege to scale up fast. It gave me the privilege to do a lot more things, which I'll be sharing with you all in this session today. So the difference of using sales funnel and not using sales funnel is this example I'm showing you on this picture. It might not be applicable to you in this case scenario, but this was me. This was my experience. It moved me from this point to this other point. And I'm going to show you guys every secret I've used using sales funnel to get these results, setting up products and services online. All right. So let's start this. Time has revealed that wealth is built upon the exchange of products and services and value. Right. Time has revealed that wealth. So whether you want to be rich in any kind of sector you want to work in, there must be an exchange of value. There must be an exchange of products and services for value. So people need to pay you money. Is that for you to give them a product or for you to render a service for them? It is a law. There's no way about it, right? Yeah. So, but tonight I'm going to show you guys the ultimate marketing model called sales funnel and how to ultimately attract uncontrollable sales to anything on the planet without stress and labor. That's what I'm going to show you guys today. So you can also apply it for your e-commerce business. You can apply it for your, if you're selling digital products, you have an ebook you want to launch, you have a course you want to launch, you have a mastermind you want to launch, you have a program you want to launch, you have a physical event you want to launch, you have anything you want to launch. This is exact model you can as well use to get the sales you want. Are you guys following me? If you're following me, type I'm following you. I feel if this is typing on the comment section, I will know the vibe in the auditorium, right? Now, at the end of this session, you're going to discover 2 things. Guys, follow me now. The teaching has started. This is the interesting part of why I'm here today. You're going to discover 2 things. You discover my secret model that I use personally to set up a sales process for any kind of business and product on the planet that guarantees 7 figures at least. If you apply what I'm going to share with you this morning, you are sure of generating up 7 figures easily from your business, whether it's selling e-commerce products or you're not selling e-commerce products. All right, are you guys with me? Just a sec. Yeah, number 2 is I will give you access into my secret chambers where I have not shown anyone in the planet right now, where I cook up systems that give me fast cash flow. I'm going to show you guys. So the system that I use to generate very fast cash flow using sales funnel, I'm going to share with you guys tonight in this morning, not this night, in this live call, right? Let's go. But you guys have to make a commitment for me. You are going to make a commitment for me. And I would like to see you all make this commitment for me. I want you guys to read what is on the screen together. Let's go. I commit, I will go all in once I discover that this marketing model called sales funnel can help me drive unstoppable sales forever. Let's do it one more time, everybody. Let's say it together. I want to hear you guys say it. All right, so I believe you guys said that, though there's no audio here. Good. So if you made that commitment for me, I really appreciate you for that commitment. And it's a sign that you really want to pay attention to what I'm going to share with you this morning. Okay. So this is me. I made a commitment that will go all in. And when I went all in, this is my result. I generated 10.4 million in sales selling one singular product in less than 40 days of active sales. It happened within a span of 3 months, but we selling that product actively for 40 days. In less than 40 days of active sales, I was able to do 10.4 million naira selling one singular product. This is the sales result. I went all in. Somto is my student. He learned a little bit of what I will be sharing tonight, and he went all in. And look at his testimony. I implemented some tactics Joshua Amba talked about. I started scaling 2 days ago. 12 orders that day, 19 orders yesterday. Somto went all in, and I applied everything I taught him, and this is the result. And that's if you go all in with what I'm going to share with you today, you're going to get better results than this. Now, this is Stars. Stars used to just listen to what I was sharing, and he applied it. Look at his testimony. He said, see, at Josh, it is just 3 days. I made 128K just by creating sales funnel for clients. This is when he was not rendering the skill as a service. Not to talk of sales, but I remember sharing some proof to you. So all these things works like mad. It's not a joke. This is him applying. Wait for my millions before 30 days, I assure you. His energy was already high, and he was ready to execute massively. And one of the things I like is when I teach people stuff, they take it actively and execute. If you don't execute, everything I'm sharing with you today would just mean nothing. If after this program, you just go back to your house and sleep and mind other businesses you are doing, it's not going to make any sense to you. You're not even going to see results from it. So it's just going to be Joshua came live today and he wasted his time per se, and I did not apply it, and what's the point? But if you are obsessed to get results, you really need to pay attention to what I'll be sharing with you all this morning. All right, so this is the last promise I want you all guys to make for me. I promise to take action with these things from today. Everybody, let's say it. Want to go? I promise to take action with these things from today. Good, let's get on. Now, what is sales funnel? This is where we are going to start off, and this is the interesting part of it. Follow me carefully. The journey, sales funnel is the journey which a product owner takes his dream customer through from the awareness stage to the point of continuously buying their product. You are taking your customers from the point of seeing your product for the very first time, the point of buying your product. Meanwhile, I was struggling with sales because I did not understand that there is a science behind selling. I thought that it was just me, just if I carry my product and services, I just tell people, hey, I'm sharing this, so I'm selling this, so come and buy. I thought that was the way to sell, but I did not know until I came across sales funnel, which is currently the best and the winning marketing model to sell products online. I didn't know that there was a process to it. It was a journey. So it's a journey. The same way you are traveling from your house, you move from your house to this DCC Business Connect venue today, is a journey. You have to take your dream customers from the point of, these are people that literally don't know you. Your customer at the first shop never knew you. They have to come to a point where they have a physical experience of who you are and your product. From that stage to the stage of buying your product. And the amazing thing about sales funnel is not just buying your product, but we are going to make them to continuously buy our products over and over and over again. Are you guys following me this morning? That is the principle of sales funnel. So if you don't understand that there's a science, there's a journey to it, you're going to miss out a lot of things. Now, there's a next subheading is the new generation. What is the new generation of sales funnel? So time will fail me to give you the history of sales funnel. It's not what we will be talking about today, right? I would have given you the transition of who developed the sales funnel, how did it come about, which marketer brought it in, and what the phases that sales funnel have gone through to this stage, right? That's not our topic today, so I won't bother you with those ones. But there's this factor called the new generation funnel. And the new generation funnel obeys 3 laws. One, it obeys the law of journey. Number 1, it is a journey. Understand that selling is a journey. Number 2 is awareness always, the awareness stage is always the long phase. Sorry, I made a typo mistake there. The awareness stage is always the longest phase of the journey, the awareness stage. I will explain that for you guys very quickly. Sorry about the typo error. I'm very, very sorry. Like, I feel bad again having this issue here. I'm very sorry. Okay, so the awareness stage is the longest phase in the journey of sales funnel, right? So what does that mean? That means that the part where people need to get aware of the product is always the longest phase. That's a lot of people stay on the awareness stage for 1 month. Some people stay there for 2 months. Some people stay there for 1 year. Some people stay there for 4 years, depending on how fast you develop your structure. But that's the phase that a lot of people spend a lot of time on. Your dream customer spend a lot of time on. Do you get it? It is the longest way. I'll break that down for you guys as we continue. The number 3 is they have to buy and be retained. That typo error, Jesus. I'm sorry about this, guys. I feel very bad about this typo. But don't worry. So they have to buy and be retained. So if your customers don't buy, if they just buy and go, then there's a problem. It is not bringing the new generation sales funnel. But they have to buy and you have to retain them. They have to buy again from you over and over and over and over consistently. That is the law that this funnel principle theory obeys. Are you guys with me? If you are with me, say I am with you. Though I can't hear you, but just say I am with you. Yeah, I really wish I could get the audio from the hall. Right, let's go. What are the tools we need to build out our sales funnel? What are the tools we need? I'm taking it step by step. I'm not going to rush it. I want to make sure that everybody, no matter your knowledge level, you understand what I'm teaching and you can apply it yourself. What are the tools you need? You need a website to build up. Of course, if you're selling products and services online, you need a website. Whether you're selling on Instagram, whether you're selling, we have a lot of Instagram sellers, by the way. Whether you're an Instagram seller, you need a website for you to use sales funnel productively. Number 2, you need a page builder. A page builder is a tool you use just to build up your sales pages. All right, the sales funnel, you're going to build them out, right? You're going to build them just like you build websites. But building sales funnel is totally different from building websites. It's a whole different ballgame. I'll be explaining that for you all very soon. Then you need a payment tool. Payment tool is how you can collect payment from your customers. So, like I mentioned, this principle, this strategy can be used for selling both physical product and digital product. So whether it's e-commerce or not e-commerce. So meanwhile, let me debunk this fact. I don't know, but I want to believe that whoever introduced e-commerce last weekend was able to talk about different types of delivery, product delivery in Nigeria, right? We have the POD, payment on delivery, and payment before delivery, PBD. Now, payment on delivery is when you deliver the product, the client pays you when you have given the product. They will say, wait, so I believe all of us here, we've at some point gotten products from different people online. So you pay for delivery. So if you're going to do e-commerce business in Nigeria, a lot of Nigerians prefer the POB, that's payment on delivery. But you can as well, using a strategy I'm going to share with you guys very soon, apply the protocol of selling before collecting their payment before they deliver. There's a guy I was working with, I built out the funnel yesterday. I delivered it to a client. I really don't build out funnels consistently for people anyhow. Nowadays, I have an agency that focuses on building funnels for people. I have a lot of my team members who build out these funnels. But this one was a premium client. There are people I call premium clients. Premium clients are people I have to design their funnel myself. I have to do it myself. I don't give it to my teammates to handle. My teammates do an amazing job, and I supervise what they do, but there are times I just have to build myself. Although the difference is clear when a master touches it and when a master doesn't touch it. So I had to be that one. I just gave it to him yesterday, and he does his product. He's selling a fitness product. Anyway, he branded the product from scratch, built clean branding, got an influencer, got a model, did a lot of the video shooting, product branding. It cost me a lot of money, but that's worth it. And he's doing payment before delivery. He built it as a full-fledged e-commerce structure. You pay, you can even work on subscription base. You want to run a fitness program for 1 month, 3 months, 4 years, whatever, you can subscribe to those stuff. So it's something I would love to teach someone that maybe when I'm teaching, when my topic is to just focus on e-commerce, I could teach all of those models and strategies in e-commerce. But I'm just going to focus on sales. So you need a payment tool. So you can use Catflow, which is a payment plugin. I'm going to show you guys this thing. So there are 2 ways for people who are using. Please, at any point you guys are not understand me, I want the technical team to type on the comment section that people are confused or maybe people are not understanding me. Type it for me in the comment section, right? I'd like to get that, okay? Yeah, I can see your screen. I can see what you're showing me. Okay, so I just want to explain this one. So you need a website. So some people use WordPress. You buy your hosting domain on namecheap.com. I'll be after showing you guys my slides and teaching through slides, I'm going to move over to the real practical section. I'll show you guys a real application of this thing. But understand these things first. And then when we start doing the practical section, you appreciate it more, right? So we need these 4 things. Then number 4 is we need a traffic source. The traffic source is Facebook ads, Instagram ads. Maybe I'm going to show people this our funnel and move people into our funnel. So just like you build the house, keep it, and then say, hey, everybody in Lagos enter this building. Oh yeah, shine it there. So that's the traffic source. How do I get people? Where are people gathering the most? How do I collect their attention, move their attention from watching TV, watching African Magic, watching Netflix and all of those stuff to start watching my video and then move them from just watching my video straight to my website and pass them through my funnel. That's exactly what traffic source is. Okay. Now, next is my secret framework. Please, this part is very, very important. I would like everybody pay attention. I'm going to rush this part a little bit, but by default, I should not rush it. But I'll rush it a little bit. I'm doing it consciously because I want you to pay attention. So if you're not attentive enough, you will not get this part. This is the part that has to do with what you need to apply. This part now, my secret framework. So I'm going to show you, I'm going to use my voice now. I'm going to show you how I built out high converting sales funnel fast. How I build it out. So you want to build funnels for your product. This is how you can build it very fast. Very fast. Technical team, if my time is almost up, please type for me. If I have 20 minutes to go, type for me on the comment section so that I will not waste a lot of the time. I want to, okay? So this is my secret framework. So guys, pay attention. Don't allow anybody to distract you right now. Nobody should distract you, right? So this is how I build a funnel very fast. So even if, I'm going to say this ahead of time, even if you don't understand some of the things I'll be saying now, of course, you won't understand everything now. You're going to understand it by the time you start applying it. But make sure you write down everything you need to write down and you listen attentively, right? Pay attention. Maybe I can give you guys the slide later on to look at. Maybe later on we'll talk about that. But please pay attention. Now, my secret framework that I use, even if I need like 100K right now, I want to make 100K right now, I can just build out something with this framework and then I'm going to watch 100K jump into my account. It's as simple as that. I'm saying this, right? Like, that's just it, right? And so pay attention with me. Now, this is it. Let's go. Are you guys ready? Let's go. Now, the sales funnel design sprint, that's the framework. How do I now design this sales funnel that gives me this plenty money in quote? Can I make this in full screen? How do I now design this funnel that makes this plenty money for me very fast? How do I do it? How do I do it? I want to make this a full screen. Oh. Okay, let's just proceed. Now, there are 5 phases to this sales funnel design sprint. Pay attention. 5 phases. One, this framework was developed by Joshua. This is my framework. It's my own, right? Joshua, but as a design sprint for professionally designing high converting funnel. I developed this framework in 2020. I really don't give this thing out easily, but if you pay attention carefully this morning, you can grab this as fast as possible. I'll be charging for this part of this training. You can grab it as fast as possible, hold it daily to yourself, and apply it. Don't rush to just copy it and go on Facebook and say, hey, I learned a new framework. No, that's not the reason I'm teaching you this. The reason why I'm teaching you this is I want you to learn it, apply it, and cash out with it. All right? So now this is the framework. We have the first stage, FHP. Second stage is analytics. Third stage is mapping. Fourth stage is development. Fifth stage is prototyping. I'm going to explain these stages for you very, very fast. I'm going to rush it. Are you guys ready? If you're ready, say, I am ready. I need to see people talk. Say, I am ready. All right, let's rush. Now, this is it. The FHP stage is this. If you want to build that funnel for your e-commerce product, right? For your e-commerce product or your physical product or whatever kind of product it is you are trying to build, the very first stage is the FHP stage. FHP stage is the funnel hackers protocol stage. That's the full meaning of FHP. FHP means funnel hackers protocol stage. Funnel hackers protocol stage. Funnel hackers protocol stage. That's the meaning. Now, step one in this stage is step one is state your sales goals. State your sales goals. If you want to make money selling out that product you have, you need to set your sales goals. How much are you looking at to generate in sales? How much are you looking at to generate? So you want to sell, let's say you want to sell baby. This product I built up, one of my students is selling this Christmas product. It's a baby product for children that help children to be productive while playing. It's a gaming stuff, but it makes them super productive and make them think better. It increases their qualitative reasoning. Now, if I want to sell that product, I can give myself a benchmark. Bro, this is what I'm selling. My sales target, my sales goal is to generate at least 5 million naira. Please, let your sales goal not be something unrealistic. Don't go with, there's nothing like hype. I know this, I understand that you need to dream big. Fine, dream big, but don't say what's unrealistic. Big time. Tell yourself, this product, I can generate, I want to generate 10 million. Not I can, I want to, I am going to. So when you're setting your sales goals, not like I would like to generate. No, it's in this product sales, I am generating 10 million naira in sales. I need to flash my face somehow so that you guys can see my face somehow. Let me flash my face. Yeah, I think my face is showing down, so you guys can see my face at the same time, right? So your sales goal should be, bro, in this that I'm selling, I'm going to generate 10 million naira in sales. 10 million naira in sales. I need to flash this to full screen. You need to tell yourself that I'm going to generate 10 million naira in sales. I am generating 10 million. You write it down. You write it down. Because one thing about business is documentation. There is no way you can escape this part in your business. You need to learn how to document. Documentation is very, very important. You can't escape it. Learn how to document your processes. So process one is, I'm selling XYZ product and I'm going to generate 10 million naira in sales. Now let's look at the next one. The next one is you need to generate the sales sprint questions. Now I'm going to explain this part. This is a little bit professional and I don't know, but follow me carefully. This is one framework you can apply from today. Guaranteed of seeing results. In generating the sales sprint questions, what does that mean? It means that you're going to ask yourself all of the negative. Yeah, okay, let me break it down. You're going to take all of the negative case scenarios that might limit you from achieving your sales goal. So let's say your sales goal is, I want to generate 10 million naira in sales. I will generate 10 million naira in sales selling this XYZ product, right? The first question would be, what if Facebook doesn't give me opportunity to run ads? That's a probability that will make me not generate 10 million naira in sales. So I can't do it very fast. So another question can be, what if my sales funnel don't give me high conversion? High conversion is when if 500 people walk through your funnel, at least 50% should be able to convert. If you're getting something lower than 50%, let's say at an average in professional, you should have at least 10 to 20% conversion rate. If you have 10% conversion rate, it's awesome. 20% conversion rate, also. If you have 50%, super amazing. But if it's cold audience, gauge 10 to 20% conversion rate. But if you're having something like 1% conversion rate or 0.5% conversion rate, then there's a problem. So what if my funnel doesn't convert properly? That is a problem that will stop me from generating my sales goals. So what I will now do in generating the sales sprint question is, I am going to turn these negative case scenarios, these problems that could hinder me from generating my sales goals, into questions. The question, for example, is, how can I still sell my product if Facebook bans my ads manager? That's a sprint question. So now all of these questions you're going to generate are going to be tied to bad case scenarios that will hinder me from generating a sales funnel. And for any question you generate, you need to give answer to it. So the question of, if Facebook bans my ads, I can't generate 10 million naira easily with this product. So what can I do if Facebook bans my ads? Is the problem. So I will now switch over to YouTube ads. That's the point. That means while developing my product sales, I need to find a way to learn how to run Google ads or Facebook or YouTube ads. I need to learn how to sell out my product. If I'm going to use emails, of course, we use emails to sell our physical product. Email marketing, very exclusive. When I started this last session, I showed you guys a video about my email marketing program. We'll talk about that later. So you can use email to sell out your product. So you look for the answers to those questions. Question like, if my funnels are not converting, what do I do? If my funnels are not converting, that's a hindrance for me to generating my sales goals. What do I do? You answer that question. If my sales funnel is not converting, that means I have to review my sales funnel, or I have to request for a sales funnel review session consultation with Joshua Mba. Let Joshua Mba come and review my funnels in case it's not funnel. So I have consultation about some point. So Joshua Mba's consultation for him to review my funnel is maybe 10 kobo or 20 kobo or whatever it is. I have to put it in plan. Are you guys getting me? If you're getting me, say I am getting you. If you guys are getting me, say I am getting you. Yeah, I feel like I could be. I hear someone's voice. Yeah, cool. So let's go to the next stage. The next stage is the analytical stage. If you guys are excited, I want to see the smile. I wish I could see you guys smile. I wish I could just see your faces, but maybe you guys should be waving your hands. I think I can see the waving of hands. It makes me know that the energy in the room is the same energy I have here. Okay, so the analytic part. Yeah, the analytic part, awesome. Thanks guys for waving your hands. I really appreciate that. Thanks. That's awesome. Now the analytic part is, it has two categories. Are you guys following? I believe you guys are following. The analytic part is we have the product analysis and the customer analysis. So when you're building out your funnels that will generate you very fast cash flow immediately, is we need to look at the product analysis. The product analysis, they are trying to analyze our product. You are selling a product. I've seen cases where people are selling product, they don't even understand the product they are selling. They don't even understand what that product they are selling is doing for them. They don't even understand it. You get it? The product analysis. I'm going to share with you what you're going to do in your product analysis, right? In your product analysis stage, I feel like people are snapping this, so maybe I should just do this. Yeah. So in the product analysis stage is you have to discover your USP. USP is your unique selling point. USP is what? Unique selling point. USP is unique selling point. What makes your product different from the other products in the marketplace? Meanwhile, you're not the only one that owns that product. I'm going to share something very unique with you all. For those who are starting up newly with e-commerce, because we are talking about e-commerce basically, but I want to believe that people in this hall right now that are selling that product, you're probably selling digital product, you're selling a skincare training, you're selling whatever you're selling, you can actually apply this as well. But I'm going to share a story we're using for one of our e-commerce products. So over time, because I graduated from just selling small products, I'm going to call out some products we've sold over time. In this, I really don't tell people that I've sold. I don't say it publicly. I feel like there's no point doing that, but I'm going to share with you guys some of these things. Okay, so I've told you guys some of the health products I've sold earlier on. So what we do is we buy these products, we rebrand it. We brand it, like we build our own packaging. What I mean, like we build our own pack, build our own sachet, build our own bar, build our own custom website. So let's say I'm selling, what product should I talk about now? Let's say I'm selling a skincare product. Yeah, that's cool. Let's say, maybe not a skincare product. Which product should I use? I need the product. Okay, let's say a hypertension tea, right? Maybe let's say a hypertension product. A hypertension tea that helps cure or end hypertension problems, right? So let's say that's the product we are selling now. So my unique selling points, one can be one. I might have 2 or 3 or 4 unique selling points. Might be, I'm going to check out, people don't do this thing. People don't check out the ingredients of their product. The ingredients of their product. Whether it's a health product, whether it's a skincare product, whether it's a baby or toy or gaming or whatever kind of product, you need to understand what are the composites, what are the components, what are the things that form this product. I'm going to give you guys an example. I'm going to share a story with you all that probably should make you guys laugh a little bit because I feel like you guys' face are so serious. I'm seeing a lot of serious face from this side. I don't know, maybe I'm getting that vibe. So, but let me share this story with you all that will help you understand this part and then maybe probably make you guys smile a little bit. So, there was a business training I was part of. I enrolled for a business training, right? So, they were training us in business, in sales, top level business. So, how to close up sales for big organization, how to talk to investors, how to make investors buy your product. You guys need to see me talk to investors. You need to see me pitch products. You'll be amazed. All right. So when I was learning that, it was a program. So it was a training. So one of the weeks, they said we should sell out a physical product. So they formed us into teams. They say teams. So I was my team lead. So they said each team, you're going to give you. I'm telling you, it was in Nigeria here, but we had people who schooled in London Business School and all of those top guys who came in to teach us during that training, right? So they gave us a basic task, very simple task, which is not even complex. They gave each team 10,000 naira, just simple 10,000 naira, which is literally nothing. They gave each team 10,000 naira, and they told each team to use 10,000 naira to start up a business. You are going to give account of it from scratch, everything, everyone. You should not use your personal money. Should not include anything into that 10,000 naira. The team used just 10,000 naira, start up a business, and anything that has the highest profit margin will win. It was to last for 1 week, just 1 week. And in that 1 week, we had to keep coming for the training. We're having sessions from morning till evening. We finish sometimes late. We have tasks to do, So it wasn't like a whole few weeks to just go and share and be doing the business with 10,000 naira. It was a week filled with activity. So Monday to Friday of that week, you had sessions, trainings, sessions, QA sessions. You were almost busy throughout the day of that. So, but we are still expected to run the business. It was funny at the same time. It was a big lesson period for us. So my team, other teams, and the goal was your target audience was the people in the company complex. It was the company. So your customers are people in that company complex. Follow me carefully to this story. You really enjoy it. Now you're not selling to people outside that company. You're only selling to. So you're going to sell only within work hours. When they come to work and before work closes, within that So we had about average over 200 people, maybe average of 100 to 150 people in that building. So they were your target audience, your dream customers, they were your full customers. Don't say outside the building. So other things we were struggling. They were coming up with ideas. There was a team that was doing they were doing fruities, fruit salad. And there was another team doing they started selling salads, salad and palm wine. It was really hilarious. And other things they're doing other stuff. But I called my team together. Listen carefully now, because the game of making money is not just about doing the big business model. There are times you have to go under the weather, do small business that could make you more profit than those doing this very big business. Because the goal, the profit is in the turnover. Profit in business is in the turnover. So I called my team, come on, what do we say? We are having a very tight schedule within Monday to Friday. We need to be active in other activities in this training. We need to learn. We need to do other tasks that we're going to do in the week. And we still need to generate a lot of money with just 10,000 naira. So the deal was, we now decided to sell chocolate. As simple as chocolate. People were doing parfait. People were doing fruities. People were doing fruit salad. People were doing what is it called? This native salad, abacha, right? We were doing all of those stuff, different stuff. We were cooking food. There was a team that was doing sandwich and zobo and fruit drinks. But this is the problem. It was costing them a lot of time. After the day activity, by 9 a.m. to 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. every day, they will stay back in the office. They have to use the office kitchen, because I said not to do anything at home. Everything is in the building. Use the company kitchen to cut your salad, buy salad, do this one, cook. There was a lot of stress. They were having so much. A lot of them did that. I told my guys, no, the problem here is we need to bring in something that is strange to the audience. What we did was, because it's a tech environment, a busy environment, people are always on their computer. We said, okay, what is it that people can eat while working? What is it they can choose? So we came up with a brand name called Nibble It. It's called Nibble It. We gave our product Nibble It. Nibble It is what you can nibble while you are working. So we brought about the chocolate. So our USP, now get the point. Our USP was what you can chew while working on your computer busy. But the problem now came in. People were now saying chocolate has a lot of sugar. It's not good for diabetic persons. It's not good for XYZ persons. So because we wanted to defeat and win the audience, I'm telling you things you can apply in your business. That's why I'm sharing this story with you. You get it? We wanted to defeat every possible doubt or objection to our sales. So we brought in remember our unique selling point first is, because in the company structure, in the company complex, you are not expected to eat in the office. If you want to eat food, you have to go to the kitchen to eat. You don't eat in your office. So, but people at some point, because people are always working, man, people are trying to meet up deadlines. It's a very busy environment. People are always working. They have developers, they have business guys, they have this one, they have a lot of units in that complex. So every time you have to move to the kitchen and leave your laptop in the office to go and eat. But what if you're hungry in between, you want to choose some stuff? So we say, can chew your chocolate. So that was our first point. But because of the objection of diabetes came in, this is what I now did. And now went back. I don't have a chocolate bar. I love chocolate, basically. I personally love chocolate. So I bought a chocolate bar, one of the chocolate bars we were selling. Meanwhile, the cost of those chocolates for us, the cost of purchase was 30 naira on each chocolate bar. 30 naira. We bought a very simple, we didn't buy all of these costly chocolate bars anyway. We bought one that people can easily buy very fast. We bought the one of 30 naira and we were selling that chocolate bar for 100 naira. We bought it, the cost for each of we bought it in packs anyway. We bought variations of them. Cost of each was 30 naira, but we were selling at 100 naira. Now you can see the profit margin, 70 naira profit on each one we sell. But the guys who were doing Abacha, sometimes a plate of their profit, the profit per plate was just 100 naira or 150. But they were spending a lot of money and time and effort. So before you balance up all of those expenses, the cab that will buy those people, the people who go to market, they literally have to go to market every day on all of those stuff. They were literally having 50 naira in profit per plate. Now, follow me carefully. The problem of diabetic people came into context. And we were like, how do we now sell this product? And I took one of the chocolate bars and I started studying the ingredients of each chocolate bar. I was studying it. I saw all of their ingredients. And I started researching on each ingredient on that chocolate bar. I discovered that one of the major ingredients used to produce, I'm telling you, I'm not selling chocolate to you people. Meanwhile, one of the ingredients used in selling chocolate bar is very, 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 very good for the brain cells. One of those ingredients helps to make you think faster. There's a part of the brain it works on and increases your sense of reasoning. So you can think faster, articulate things faster, understand things faster, and your reasoning quotient increases. I'm telling you, you can check this thing. You guys are awesome people, so you can Google it and confirm this. I'm telling you. So we now use it as a unique selling point. So we're not selling you chocolate that will cause you diabetes. We're selling chocolate that you can nibble while working and also help you think faster because you are busy. You need to have a very smart brain. This became our unique selling point. We sold more than those selling parfait, sold more than those selling abacha, sold more than those selling all those kind of products. Are you guys with me? Are you guys with me? If you are with me, say I'm with you. Probably you should just wait. Let me be sure you guys are getting what I'm saying. Good. So that was it. So when I talk about unique selling point, I'm talking about understanding, research on the ingredients of your products. Research on the ingredients of your product. Please, if my time is going up, let me know on time so that I don't shoot over my time. Research on the ingredients of your product. Sometimes you just buy product and we just shoot it. It is the unique point that will give you an edge to massive sales. That unique USP. Spend time doing that. I will move over. The next one is customer analysis. Customer analysis. So in customer analysis is where you analyze your customers. So even before you start building your funnels, I'm telling you this is the core of it. If I just tell you open your website and build this one and drag this one and put this one there, put the button, run ads, you are going to miss out a lot. You are going to have a problem in between. For me, I'm a man of structure and process. If you understand the structure and process, you're going to make a lot of money through it. All right, you're going to make a lot of money through it. So do your customer analysis. Your customer analysis is where you do your customer demographics. Who is my dream customer? Where is the most? I wish I was teaching with a board. I would have explained a lot more stuff. Maybe next time, if I'm going to show up for your next event, I don't know. But if it will happen, then I might explain some of this thing more practically, illustrated on the board. So, but your customer demographics is who is your dream customer? Who is your dream customer? Who is it? What is their age bracket? And to be honest, there are products that have to do with a broad age bracket. Let's say you are selling a product that my quote unquote age 22. Let's say skincare. Skincare can cross across age 22 to age 50 or even 55. There are old people that still want to keep their skin awesome, right? So it's a very big broad. But in your demographics, in your customer analysis, you need to focus on the highly concentrated part of your demographics. I know 22 to 50 are interested in my product, but where is the concentrated part where more of this customer base are? Is it between the age of 25 to 35? Is it between the age of 28 to 31? So you focus on that concentrated part, all right? Your customer avatar design is when you now have to describe your customer. For example, what I normally tell my students is there's a program I have on my platform. It's called $14,000 $5 million challenge program. It's a program. It's just a program to show you how you can use funnels to generate $5 million in sales. Now, in that program, I told them when I was teaching them about customer analysis, I told them to write a comprehension about their. You can take that program on Funnel Hacker's website anyway. I told them to go and write a comprehension about their customers. You practically have to, in your process of developing your sales process, write a comprehension. My customer is XYZ. He is within the age of 20 to 30 years. He is most likely to be male. If you're having more male, depending on the product you're selling, if it's mixed male and female, fine. My dream customer is either male or female. My dream customer earns 20,000 naira to 30,000 naira monthly or 100K because the pricing part of the product should also affect your customer base. Someone that earns 20,000 naira in a month may not be willing to spend 20,000 naira to buy a skincare product. Are you getting me? So define your customer income. He earns so and so. He's a busy person. He works in an office. He's 8 to 9. So you know where and how to drag their attention. He likes going to the club or he likes going to church. He's a church person. He's this. Describe every variation of your customer base. It helps you target the right market. There's no time. I would have given you guys some small other tips. But let's go to the next stage, the mapping stage. The mapping stage is the next phase of the whole process, right? Sorry that, like I said, I'll be rushing, but I'm practically not even rushing as much as I thought I will. The mapping stage. So in the mapping stage is, I want to give you guys this theory pass fundamentals so you understand. So even if I start building, I'm building now, you understand what I'm building, how I'm building it, and why I'm building it that way. Okay, so it's very, very, very important. So in the mapping stage is here, you now make risk sketches of your processes, putting into consideration all of the FHP, which is the first stage, and the analytical stage of your analytical stage data. All right. So give me a sec. I want to show you guys a video or a picture Just hold on for me. While you guys are writing this thing down, I want to pull up a picture. Hold on. That picture is on my other PC, so I'm just going to pull it up from here. Somewhere here. Please, pardon me, guys. I need to pull it up from somewhere. Somewhere I got it downloaded. I'm very sorry that I'm taking your time. Bear with me. I need to show you guys what mapping is like. Okay, what mapping looks like. When we talk about mapping, I need to show you what it looks like. So why I'm sorry, I thought I had this on this other PC, but it's not yet. So while I'm pulling that up, I'll just continue, and then once I open it up, I'll show you guys how the funnel map looks like. I know it's on one of my YouTube videos. I've done that explanation on one of my YouTube videos, but I want to show you guys the picture of it. So, but mapping is where you now do the sketch, the same way you do for those who are into, what is it called again? Maybe into other kinds of business that have to do with sketches, business plan, proposal, schematics, right? That schematic drawing that you have to do is going on. I'm going to show you a funnel. Remember the analysis I showed you guys earlier on at the beginning of this video. I showed you guys a result that I did, one of our products that did over 10 million naira in sales. Remember at the beginning of this training, right? Now that particular product, I want to show you guys the funnel map I used to sell out that particular product. I want to show you guys that particular. I want to show you guys need to see it. I want to show you guys that particular map. I want to show you guys so that you guys will understand what mapping is, and also understand how to map for your own product. Not just understanding, you're going to see a winning map, a map that is a winning product. I want to show you guys this. Now look at my screen. Yes, it's loading up. Can you guys see my screen now? Just to be sure, you guys should be able to see this. I'm showing the map on this screen. I'm showing from my second PC behind me. Now, this map we are seeing, I'm going to explain it. This is what we call mapping stage, where you now map the process, the flow which your customer is going to follow through the buying process. Please, if you guys can see my map, I would like to know. Mapping stage. Can you see my mapping stage on the screen? I'm not sure. Maybe you guys can see it. I feel like you guys can see it, right? Good. Now, if you guys can see it, awesome. Now, this is it. This mapping stage, if you look carefully, I'm going to turn it to full screen meanwhile, so that you guys can see it very well. Now, this mapping stage, first, you can see the paid traffic source. The paid traffic source is my Facebook and IG, and Google Ads is what I'm using to send people to my sales page. The sales page is the landing page. Some people call it landing page, some people call it sales page. Of course, landing page is the first page that the customer will land on when they are trying to walk through your funnel. So it's where they are going to land. This very first, the place you have the sales page, right? And you're going to also have, or you should be also seeing that from the sales page is going to direct them check to the checkout page. Now, there's a comment under it that I said organic traffic creates optimized content for the product. So I'm using two traffic sources. My traffic source, my primary traffic source is the paid traffic, which is Google, Facebook, IG ads. And my secondary traffic source is organic traffic. I had to create blog content, promote them, SEO optimized content that will send people to my sales page. Now, I now send them straight to the checkout page. Checkout page is where they're going to make payment for that product. And after payment, I upsell them one. Now, upsell one, look at this arrow. Upsell one is selling them a related product. So I'm selling them, I'm trying to sell them, what product are we using as an example now? I'm trying to sell them, what's the right word? I'm trying to think of a product. I'm trying to sell them a let me not use hypertension. I'm trying to sell them a treadmill machine, right? I want to sell them a fitness product. I want to sell them a treadmill machine. Or okay, let me use fitness, and that has to do with weight loss. I want to sell them a weight loss product. I'm selling them a detox tea. I just sold them a detox tea, right? And they just pay for it. And I'm going to upsell them a tummy tea. I'm going to sell them a tummy belt, right? As an upsell one. But if the upsell, because upsells are products that is slightly higher above your primary offer. Guys, follow me carefully. This part might start sounding a little confusing for some persons, but follow me carefully. Now, your primary offer is the main product you are selling. This is the principle of funnels. This is where you understand some of the things I'll be sharing later on. Is check out. They need to check out. They need to buy your primary product. Let's say your primary product is 15,000 naira. Then they have finished buying your primary product. You now sell them an upsell. An upsell is the product you want to sell them after. A product that is related to that product you sold them first. It might be a tummy belt. It might be a tummy balm. It might be an exercising kit. It might be anything like that. Something related to what you just sold. If they buy it, that means you can sell them something costly. You sell them to upsell 2. If they don't buy upsell 1, you sell them something cheaper. This is downsell. A downsell is a product that is slightly cheaper than your upsell. So let's say they can't buy your exercising kit, then sell them a tummy belt that is just 2K, 3K, or 3.5, right? Naira, not in dollars, 3.5 naira. Okay. Then you send them to your thank you page. Thank you page is where you send them. Thank you for buying my product. We'll be delivering your product very soon. Or thank you for purchasing in case they have paid. And then we'll be delivering your product very soon. And then there's this small arrow here that I wrote the lock-in plan. The lock-in plan is where you now lock them in as permanent customers because you're going to sell to them over and over again afterwards. This is not the end of you selling to them. You are still going to sell to them over and over and over again. Did you guys get the mapping stage? So this is the mapping stage I just explained to you guys. So I use a real life implementation of something I've done before to explain it to you all in this course. So you can see how mapping works, how mapping looks like, the science behind the mapping. So you have to map this thing. If you're going to say an upsell 1, so if you want to have an upsell and downsell, you need to plan it ahead of time before you can start selling. So if you're not going to have any upsell, downsell, you now say, okay, we're just going to have only one upsell. Okay. So are you guys with me? If you guys are with me still, let me get you guys. Let me see you guys wave your hands. Probably wave your hands. For those who are streaming this video on my YouTube channel, those who are streaming on Facebook and every other platform, this is probably a pictorial background of DCC Business Connect. And those who will be watching the playback on my YouTube channel, this is a pictorial representation of this. There are people who are watching me live now in Lagos. I really appreciate these guys. These guys are awesome people and very amazing people. So let's just continue right now. So the next stage of our analysis is development stage. So development stage is now where I'm going to rush it from here now. Development stage is okay. Somebody is commenting on the comment section. Someone saying you should. Okay, I'll talk about that later on. I want to focus more with the DCC guys in the venue. All right. So, but just in case you guys will have questions in between, maybe you guys should just send a question to the technical guys so that they can type it for me, or maybe you can join the live stream and type it on the comment section. And just type, if you're going to comment, type DCC, then you put your question. You can start preparing for your questions as well. So the development stage is the main stage where you now go and write your sales copy, right? Design your sales page, design your ads creative, and then connect everything together. This is where you now go and open your website. All of the stage we've been talking about since before now, you are not expected to open your website. No, you have nothing to do with your website. This is now the part where you now do the main design. Where you now go ahead to implement that which you have been mapping all through, you have been designing, you have been putting together, implement it, design it, bring it to life on your website. That is what we'll be talking about. That is what we'll be doing at this stage, the development stage. It's a very clear stage. Now, after the development stage is now the prototyping stage. The prototyping stage is where you now test everything. Everything you built, you need to test it. Everything you built, you need to test it. Everything you build, you need to test it. Okay? Everything you need to test it. By the time you are done testing it, then we can now take action. So this is the full stage, the full 5-step framework that I use to sell out products and services online very fast. This whole process I just showed you guys now. And the last stage is the prototyping. Where you now prototyping is where you test. Run your test, run $5 ad test if the product is going to sell out well, and all of that. Okay. So this is the technical team. How many minutes do I still have left? Is now. Are you ready? Are you guys ready to take action? I want to touch a basic practical section. I want to quickly do some practical section with you all right now. But I need to know how many minutes I have left, so I know what I need to touch very fast, and I know how I'm going to touch it. Type for me in the comment section how many minutes I have left for this training. I need to know. Okay, so are you guys excited about this whole session? It's really been a session of teaching and teaching and teaching. All right, so I would like to know the minutes I have left. So I'm going to go straight to the live implementation. I'm going to show you guys live example, how to do all of these things. I'm going to do this for case scenarios of people who have tight budget. You don't want to spend a lot of money, you want to get results. And those who want to spend money, okay, I have money to spend, I have money to invest, not spend in any way, I have money to invest. Then, okay, wow, I still have up to 1 hour. That's beautiful. 1 hour, 1 hour, that's, I have, okay, I've just checked the time, 1 hour, okay. That's beautiful. So, I'm going to talk about those who have little budget and those who have a lot of budget. Little budget and a lot of budget gang. Little budget and a lot of budget gang. I'm going to cover them right now. Sorry, I'm trying to set up some stuff I need to use to share my screen. Okay, so let's get started very quickly. So I'm going to be sharing my screen somehow. I need you guys to see a lot of these things. I'm trying to open up tab for it. Meanwhile, while I'm trying to set this thing up, maybe I should just let's go for a very short break. Let me just set something very quickly. Very short break. Yo, welcome back, everybody. So we are now going to start up sharing. So there are two platforms, there are two options if you want to sell out your product online. If you want to set up, first we're going to talk about setting up your website. Remember the list I gave you guys. Remember that list. You guys remember the list is you need to have a website. That's one of the things we need to build up our funnels, right? We are going to do a very quick test, right? We're going to look at websites we could use, how to set up our website. Okay, I'm going to show you guys for those who don't know it. For those who know it, wow, congratulations. But maybe I should just do this for those who don't know it, and for those who watch the playback later on. So I'll be setting up right now. So there are two options which you can use, to get this thing straight up. Hold on, guys. So this is option one. Sorry, just a little moment. I just want to get this thing up and running. Sorry, guys. I really apologize for this. I'm trying to share my screen from the PC I'm working with in front of me. I'll be the one behind me, but if I would start changing, it take a lot of time. So I'll just use this one here. So option one is if you don't have a lot of money, if you don't have a lot of money to spend, you don't want to spend plenty money. You don't have money to buy your hosting, you don't have money to buy a domain, which I'll be showing you guys very quickly. Or maybe if I show you guys this, let me show you guys an option you have. The first option, which is most used in Nigeria, right? You have money to buy your domain, you have money to buy XYZ, you have money to buy the other one. You just have to go to namecheap.com. So I'm going to share with you guys Namecheap. Namecheap.com is a foreign hosting platform I use. This is the hosting I use, and I only recommend what I know about. And they are stable, and they don't have problems. So there are cases where you have hosting that during Christmas period they will shut you off. So use Namecheap in case you don't want to buy your own hosting platform. Go to namecheap.com. Very simple process. I'm showing you guys practically everything. I'm teaching it like I'm teaching someone who is new to the host system. So I'm going to teach from scratch. So go to the Namecheap and then go to your Domain is where you buy your name, you buy your domain name. So time will for me to start teaching what domain name is and hosting is, but just make sure I cover a lot of things within the next 1 hour I have. I'm going to type, let's say I want to create for, I want to sell baby clothes. I want to sell any kind of product. You can use a generic name or you can use specific name for your niche. So, but for our product that I mentioned to you guys earlier on, that we sell branded products, those branded products we sell, we use the brand name to also create domains. Right? Let's go for an example. What kind of product are we going to talk about right now? I want to also use a real product. I want to get something on the comment section. Maybe the audience should say something, then the technical guy should type it for me. I want a real product. Let's do that as a case study. What we are trying to build out, what we are doing here. Can I get that as a case study? Can I get the product from the audience? Audience, can you guys echo something? Which product should we use? Say a product, then technical guys pick out the product they are saying, and then type it for me out. I wish I could hear the audience. Which product do we? Nose marks. So we're saying nose mark. Is nose mark still product to sell? Meanwhile, you need to sell hot products. Oh, maybe I forgot to even talk about that part. So, okay, so you don't always need to, you don't have to sell every product in the marketplace. You want to see massive margin in profit. You have to sell products that has high demand probability. Products that are also unique. You don't just sell. Nosemark had this time of selling. It sold out that period, right? It sold out that period massively. But now, how many persons are actively buying Nosemarks? So you really don't want to spend, unless they are selling to companies like banks or all of those ones. But the marketplace, me, I don't wear Nosemarks either. So don't pump money into that industry right now. Okay, so let's do skincare. I've seen wristbands and watches, and then skincare. Maybe I've been talking about skincare. Let's attempt. Okay, some people are commenting couple traditional attires. Well, we have a lot of products now. So which one should I go for? God help me, which one should I go for? Okay, let's do skincare. I love skincare. Maybe I should start doing modeling for skincare guys. I don't know. But let's do skincare. So let's say the name of the skincare product is Skin Glow. No shit. No. Let's use Skin Glow. Skin Glow. Right. Skin Glow. So I just come here and search for Skin Glow. Let's say I want to brand the product. It's a branded skincare product, right? I just type skinglow.com. So you just, like I told you guys, I use Namecheap and I recommend Namecheap because they are stable. Like I don't have any affiliation with them, but just product. So, but skinglow.com is already taken, and I just have to use something else. So maybe we just look for glow your skin. Let's look for something else. Glow your skin. This is a very nice name anyway. Maybe it's even taken, yeah. So let's use something that will never be taken, that someone will not be taken off. Glow your skin. Yeah, I should be able to get that, right? Okay. Loading up. So let's just wait. Since it's taking a lot of time, it's suspicious that it's already taken. So I just want to show you guys option 1. I'll show you guys option 2, and then we'll do examples. So just stay with me. I'm very sorry that this is taking time. So since it's taking time, let's try something that doesn't have a meaning. Because nobody will take this. Now it's available for us. So if it's available, you're going to see $8.98 per year. So your domain and all of this, you can buy it yearly, or you can buy for 2 years or 3 years or 5 years. But let's just do 1 year, right? So I'll just click add to cart. I'm just going to show you everybody this. Excuse me. I'm just going to show everybody this. So we need to buy a hosting. So you can see web hosting. If you buy a domain, you need to append a hosting to it, guys. You need to append a hosting to it. Let me just drink water, please. Let me drink water. And Okay. All right. Don't mind me. I have to drink water. Okay. So let's proceed. So I have to buy. I have to buy my web hosting. I'll just click on 1 year web hosting is $21 per year, which is not much. So I just add it to cart. So at my full cart is $31.04. I just click on checkout. I just want to show you guys everything step by step. It's not. This is a very simple process. With this that I selected, I'm good to go. There's nothing again I have to do. I just have to go straight up to make payment, confirm my order. They'll ask me to log in, to create an account. If you have an account today before, you create account, sign up, and do all of those registration, and then make your payment. It's as simple as that. Okay. Once you do that, you've gotten your domain and hosting, right? Then the next thing is they'll send you a login detail in your account. That login detail is what you use to log into your cPanel and then install WordPress. Okay, that part is something I may not be able to cover right now on this course. So, but if you buy this, what you then have is, I'm going to show you guys when you have installed your WordPress. Okay, I don't know, I'm going to share this on that screen. I wish I was on the other PC behind me right now. It would have made a lot of more sense. I'll be faster with this thing. Okay, so if hold on, guys. Let me switch. Just a moment. Let me switch to the other PC behind me so that I can fully do this. Just to be sure. Can you guys hear me? Yeah. So I feel like you guys can hear me now. So okay, so we'll just proceed from here. I want to explain these things from this piece because I'm going to be very fast with this other one. I can do a lot more with it. Okay, so let me go back to StreamYard. So this is option one you have, right? We have this option one where you have to buy your hosting, then install WordPress to it. I'm very sure that I'm having this slide. Like I'm very sorry. I feel bad when I make the wait for me for this serious reason. I'm very sorry for this. Okay, technical team, I'm sure that my audio is still very clear as much as possible. Let me know if my audio is clear. I would like to also know that. All right. Awesome. So I have now transited to this part. Good. Now, so if if I am working with WordPress, this is what I'm going to get after I've got my domain and have installed my WordPress. Technical section, let me know if my audio is very clear. I want to be sure you guys can still hear me. And my audio is very clear. Let me get it in the, just type it for me. Let me be sure. 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 I feel like the technical guys are not typing for me. Those who are streaming on YouTube or any other platform, let me know if you guys can see me very well. My audio is clear, my visuals is clear. I would like to know Let me be very, very sure that we're on the same page. Are you guys seeing me? Okay, so that makes a lot of sense, but I feel like there's a little lag. I think our connection is back. Just to be sure, technical guys, if our connection is back, let me know in the comment section. I feel like there was a part that the network went out. Went off, sorry. We are actively back now. So I said if you are using if you are using WordPress, if you're using WordPress, if you're using WordPress, you're going to get this kind of vibe when you log into your account area, and then this is what you practically be saying. Now, there are basic plugins that you need to install when you are working with this. So these installations, like remember the part I talked about page builders and tools you need to get these things done, right? You're going to see Ecommerce, you're going to see some of these products. So I just want to show you guys some random sales pages and sales um, pages for products. All right, let's look at random sales. This is not my product I'm showing you. This is someone else's product. All right, so this is how it's going to be represented. It's what the videos are looking. This is for a fitness product, right? A fitness product that is in sales already right now. This is the vibe you get when you're working with WordPress. You can set this thing up daily from your dashboard area with Tribe Architect, which is one of the plugins we use, and then a cart flow for the payment processes. So I'm going to attempt to just create a very simple page, right? A very, very simple page. Let's use create a page, one sales page. Just very quickly, I'm going to do this there. Then I will move over to system.io. I will spend a lot more time with system.io because it's for those who don't want to spend a lot of money buying domains and hosting. To some point, I'm not sure the people in the hall can hear me. Can the people in the hall hear me? Can the people in the hall hear me? Technical guys, I need to know. I don't know, but I want to know if the people in the hall can hear me. I'm like getting zero connection with people in the hall. So you just type for me, maybe on WhatsApp or somewhere. I want to show people the hall and with me right now. Like somebody should just talk to me, please. Okay, so I'll just proceed and I hope you guys are hearing me until I get the confirmation. So I'll just get my page. Let's say skincare. Remember that I need skincare products, skincare, whatever it is. It's Skin Glow. That's our name. Skin Glow. Yeah, welcome, Onyema, Stephanie, and everybody. So I'm just gonna type out Skin Glow, right? Skin Glow, and then I'll publish it, and then I will launch it with Tribe Architect. Okay. If I launch with Tribe Architect, I can start designing my sales page. This is how it works for WordPress. For people who are working within the context of WordPress. Okay. Okay, YouTube can hear me. Also, if you can hear me, but the technical guys, you guys are not communicating with me, so there's no way I can know. But I feel like someone should just start from me from there. Let me know. Okay, so yeah, okay, so I create the page, I set up the page, I then have to I use Tribe Architect as my page builder. I'm a big fan of Tribe Architect. I don't like Elementor as much as I do like Tribe because of the possibilities with Tribe, which I'm not here to debate. But
let's just go. So I'm going to use a preview page. I just want to show you guys very quick samples, very quick processes. So when I did that pages like this, I did from scratch. So I'm going to look for something that really has nothing on it and then apply it. Yeah, I've applied this. So you should be able to then see a blank page where we can design our page. So just to give you guys a small thing, this is one of the pages we designed. We use it for clients. I'm going to do it very fast. And look at how beautiful this page looks like. The content, music, and all of that. Some of the images will not look fast because my network and all of that. So let's just attempt to build that stuff. So building out stuff is where you have a lot of components to really go around with, build out layers, some stuff, you put your text. I'm going to just attempt to do something very, very fast for you or very, very fast for you. So I'm going to start by adding a background, then a background section, right? I'll add a background section, just a very quick test implementation for you all to see what can be achieved. Okay, so let's do a view section. I'm just going to use up this feature here. Now this is like the headline. This is this. I want to pull out this thing off. This goes off. This goes off. This goes off. I want this to be the only component on this page layout. This goes to. This goes. This should be there. Good. Okay, so I can put the video of my content here. So I'm just going to head over to my YouTube video. This is where you put the video of. I'm gonna I'm gonna give you guys a framework you can use to design a high converting sales funnel for a product. Like the body structure. You know what I'm saying? Body structure. So I'm going to go to my YouTube channel rather. My YouTube channel. So just in case you guys don't know, this is my YouTube channel. Just back. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Those who are streaming on YouTube already, click smash on the subscribe button, smash on it, like the video, and make sure you share this video as well. Those who have not subscribed, hop on to Joshua. So I'm just going to pick off any of my videos at random and use it as a test. All right, I'm going to use this test. I'm going to copy this video. I'm going to put this 5-step framework. Listen to that. I'm going to use a video to show you guys a very fast simple process you can use to set up a sales page for a product, a sales page for a product that will give you a serious massive conversion. Pull off this ad for me, please. So while that is happening, let's go back here. So skincare. So let's talk about skincare. What is interesting about skincare? What I normally do at the section is to give this a background style. Some of the things I've been doing now might not really resonate with you guys very fast. And I'm going to work with the skin, with the brand color green, which is one of the colors I love so much. Change the color on this page to green. Okay. Green skin. So one of the things that is consistent and you must ensure that it's consistent with your designs is that you have to stick with a particular color scheme. Don't use unnecessary colors on your sales page, right? Don't use unnecessary colors. Stick to a particular color scheme. So what I do is I choose a color for my product, even if it's not branded product. If I'm going to work with the product pack, most times I work with the color on the product pack that I'm trying to sell. If it's blue, red, whatever it is, that's what I'm going to stick with. I'm going to stick with that particular product color. So I'm working with green. I wish there is a if a skin product someone will share me link to on the comment section. Maybe those on YouTube or anywhere watching me, I could just use that link and then model that live product. I want to model a live product. So what I do here for a very quick process is if I don't put in if I don't put in a very catchy headline like this one we just designed for this client recently. Sorry, this one is still loading. You see, no strict diet, no starving, no workout programs. Right? This is like copy. Now we can use that and use that as a structure for your top headline. This is a top headline. In design, when we are designing things, we are focusing on a couple of stuff. What our first focus is the hero section. The hero section is the first part that a user will see when they are doing your page. Let me open this on a mobile view. This is how it look like on a mobile view context. This. So this part that will show on the person's screen first is the hero section. So we really want to put things something that makes a lot of sense for them to see first, because that is a deciding factor if they are going to read every other information on the page, or they are not going to read every other information on the page. All right. So I'm not going to use this words. All right. No more. Let me use something very fast. Pimples. I just want to do a very quick illustration for you guys. Like pimples. No more. It's um, harmful creams. All right, so let's do this. I'm gonna pop out the color. I'm showing you guys some of the things as I'm designing this. I'll be telling you things that goes on through my head. One of the reasons why they call me the search, one of the best, they regard me as best funnel sales funnel expert in Nigeria and even in Africa, is because of the thought process I engage in while developing my funnels. It's very rare. You really you see people that think like that while developing their sales funnel. So now I'm going to show you guys this. See, if you need this plugin, or if you don't have it, if you want to have this plugin on your website, they are very, very simple. They are very easy to get. I give out these plugins to all of my students. I really do give it out to them for free, and I even give them the updated versions of this plugin. So if you're pursuing, or if you feel like, hey, I've listened to Joshua and I like what he's doing, I'm impressed with what he has shown me today, I feel like I can apply this and I want to learn more from him and get massive result, then you can be, of course, you can be my student. So if you're my student, you're going to get a lot of these things free of charge, a lot of my mentorship inside. So here is the headline section where you just have to pick up your headline, and here is the video. So I wanted to copy my video. I wanted to use my video link, right? I'm going to copy my video right now, and then change it with the video there. This is the video I'm going to use. I'll change, so I can change the cover as well. So this video here has a thumbnail, right? I do have a thumbnail. Yeah, so I've changed that. This is it. So what is going to be here is, or let's do something cool and professional. Let's look for a skincare video. So in our process of development, we also spend time to provide videos for our clients, right? If you want us to do it for you. So let me use this video here. I don't even know this person is well, it doesn't concern me. But let's just use this video for a test. Oh, this is actually article. Now, the goal is you have to use video that explains how your product works. Use a video that explains how your product works, right? I don't want to copy this. Thank you very much. Use a video that explains how your product works. If you have a skincare product, take that product, shoot the video, explain. Look at this perfect thumbnail for this video. It explains this and this. It's a very way. It's interesting way to catch the interest of your dream customers who are coming to your landing page. But me, I always add the good look and feel for my designs. The goal of the look and feel is to make sure that my sales page becomes super attractive to the customer. That even if the customer is not interested in reading what I have all of sales written and all of this stuff, the customer will be interested to look at the beauty of what we've been able to design. At most times, you see that beautiful design increases conversion rate. So I add this good look and feel on my designs. I'm just showing you guys a very quick example. I'm not going to design a full sales page right now. And I've now put my button. So in button designs, I'm giving you guys examples. So I put my headline, and sometimes if I don't want to put just a headline, I can also add a sub-headline. So this is my framework, which I want to show you guys now. Rule one, have the headline that explains product. The uh, uh, organic cream that has helped over, depending on your customer base, 500 people get glowing and clean skin in days. All right, so I'm just going to do. Don't mind me. I'm just putting it in my head right now. I was not thinking about it before, so I don't mind. The copy may not look so professional right now, but if you give me more time, I'm going to do a lot more better than this. Okay, so let's do this. I just want to add a good look and feel to my design. All right, I just want it to have this good vibe and good connection with whoever that is going to read it, because it is the message. This is where the conversion happens. After I've done all the maths, after I've done all of those calculations, all of those things I taught you guys in the theory, this is where we now have to put to work what we have learned. So the goal is to have something very beautiful. The goal is to have something that if my customer comes upon and looks at, they're going to be attracted to buy the product. So this is it. So I'm going to end with this button design for this particular. I want to touch this category of persons who would want to click to order now. City is always click to order. So I'm going to broaden that. Just a good feel. Little things like shadow effect on things that have to do with buttons can make a lot more difference for you. Like can make a lot of difference for you in your design. Just little shadow. So it gives this good look and feel stuff. So let's say I have other text I write, then down that I can now start design. So I did this very fast. I was not thinking about this. I didn't even plan to do this. But this so in the hero section, when you are building your sales page, you need to consider another thing you need to consider is your mobile screen. So I'm going to show this on mobile screen. You can see on my mobile screen, it doesn't look like it does on the desktop screen. So you make sure that the message you're passing is properly presented also in mobile screen. This, I will do this. Okay. I centralize it. I reduce the height of this page, this section. This, perfect. I get this reduced again. I get this reduced again for mobile view purposes. I need it to have this other field. I feel like this is perfect. Then, cool. So my button is too bold on mobile view. It doesn't look like the button is like a banner. So I reduce it. Now, it makes a lot more sense right now, right? So maybe we could just do a little bit of this, reduce the line height also a little bit. And then, good. Makes a lot more sense now, right? Good. Or maybe two, we can still reduce this one. So I'll have it on the one line. Or 2 lines, fine. Good. Now, go back to our mobile. So this gives you a good look and feel for your customers. Perfect. All right. I can't see people in the hall. Are we still connected? I just want to be sure you're connected. So this is method one. Method one. The other method, can I see people in the hall at some point? I feel like, okay, we are connected, right? And you guys can see hear me. Okay, good. That's beautiful. Now this is method one. I can just use my WordPress. So WordPress has these features. You can then link it to your cart flow, create your cart flow system. So I'm not going to use this particular one we did here. So this is one of the pages before a client. This is a client product. Normal. So click on Get Now. So click on Get Now. This is your city. Click to get yours. Complete your order and get it, and get a gift as well. So click on it. This is the checkout process. This is where we use cart flow. So this product you have to pay before it's delivered to you. So select the different variation. You want the flat tummy set or you want the complete pack set. You fill it, and place order. Once you place order, you get your order with your product. But the second option is System.io. I think the organizer wanted me to spend some time using System.io, and I'm going to do that for you all right now. So why would you want to use System.io? Yes, I don't want to buy domain. I don't want to buy hosting, but I want to sell my product. I need it, please. I need a website to sell my product. If you are in that gang, then it's a good start. But even if you want to buy a domain, you can still have your domain and still use System.io. All right, it's not like I have a System.io account and I use a lot of their services. Like I'm going to show you guys their pricing point. I'm explaining this thing like you guys are my brethren now, my brothers and sisters. I'm going to show you guys, take time to explain these things for you all. So if I go to their pricing, I'm going to see you have this free account of $0. So if you're starting off and you don't want to spend money on the website and installing plugins and all of this stuff, use their free account. The free account, you can set up all of these things. For me, I used their enterprise and webinar account. This is for $7 per month because of the email. I use it to send out emails. I use it to do my recurring webinar feature and all of those stuff. But if you just want to sell a product, do this. I'm going to log into my account now and show you guys. I'll show you guys how it works. So, but I'm practically going to remove this from my screen now. I want to log into my account. So just go to system.io, right? Go to system.io and create your account. When you create your account on system.io, then you can then start creating your funnels. So I'm going to share my screen now again. Okay. So this is system.io. Once you are logged in, once you are logged in into your system.io account, you just click on funnel. Signing up is very easy. It's very easy. There's no complicated process. Just go to system.io and use your email and create an account. Same way you create an account, very easy and fast. Then you log in. Once you log in, you're going to see all of this stuff. I'm using a paid account. I'm not using the free account. The free account is $0, and you also have all of some of the basic features I have here, which is all of these things. So you can check that out later on. But if I click on funnels, they give me an opportunity to create a funnel. I'll just click on create a funnel right now. So I want to use system.io to sell out my own e-commerce product. Now, there's a command to this. System.io doesn't allow you to integrate your Nigerian-based payment gateway. So you have to use either Stripe or PayPal, or you can embed a widget for payment. So I'll be showing you that in case you want to collect payment upfront, you can embed a Paystack widget payment gateway or a filter with widget payment. But let's just do that. So let's do this at e-funnel, right? So if you're always starting out new, follow in my sales funnel program, I spent time to teach the fundamentals. Also, I spent time to teach the fundamentals, right? I spent time to teach the fundamentals of design, the framework you can use, the copy and paste model. I taught all of this and how to place your color, all of those stuff. So if you guys are interested to learn more, you can actually take down my program as well. So funnel domain is the domain I'm using. I have actually added the domain to this page, to this account page, which is graphics.com, but let's just stick to this one. Then build for an audience, or you're selling a product, or you want to be the custom funnel, you want to be the webinar funnel, whichever one. So let's try and say a product or a service. You're selling a product or a service, that's the funnel you want to build. And of course, they will not allow us to collect payments in Naira, right? It's only in dollars. So because they are only giving access to use Stripe and PayPal, but you can actually collect payment outside these two platforms, like I told you already. So let's create this new funnel, right? So what's their name again? System.io gives you amazing features, like a lot of amazing features. So they have these templates you can just start up with and then edit to suit what you want, right? So which one should we try out now? Which template do we use? Let's try this template, right? So we have the order form, the thank you page. You can actually create another step. The other form is the page where we are just going to send them to place order and then check them out, all right? So we can actually use something else. We can use this. Let's try this. I'm doing all of these live illustrations for you all to see, so that you see that there's no big deal in all of this stuff. It's just you trying as much as possible to what's the right word? Test and implement these things. Is during the practicing process that you get better with all of these things, right? Okay, someone is asking for my WhatsApp number, so wherever it is, I feel like it's on Facebook or YouTube. If you check the comment section of this, check the description of this video. Anywhere you're streaming it on YouTube or anywhere, check the description. You're going to see my WhatsApp contact there. You're going to see my Instagram handles and all of those stuff. You can click on it there. Okay. I don't like typing my number on comment section. Okay. So from this page, you have the order form, whatever. This is the URL part. I'm going to copy this link and I will show you guys how it works. And if you want to give affiliate, you want to affiliate your product, or you want to affiliate all of those setup stuff, all of them are just here. You want to do resources, blah, blah, blah. But the main interest we have now is to set up our funnel. So I'm going to click on edit the funnel page. Okay. This is what I'm going to spend time doing. The next round of sorry, the practical sessions is always boring. So like if I'm not there with you guys, it's going to be this boring for you people. To be honest, I'm always feeling the boredom you guys are feeling right there. But I don't want to believe you guys are bored either. But it's always boring when I'm not there, because if I'm there, I can vibe through the audience and then make it more interesting for you all. But this is a page, right? A page you can start designing with. You can then tweak out every other thing. So My style of play is always to start from scratch. But because this is a live illustration, there's no point trying to start from scratch and build all of this from scratch again. I'll just illustrate with this template here. But one of the things, for example, one of the interesting part of sales design is what I call what we know as the typography. The typography has to do with the font. Number two is the color. Number three is the layout. These 3 points I just shared with you now, if I can spend the next 4 hours teaching you just these 3 points because they are the core of proper designs. It's the design that gives result. Design is what attracts. So when I was teaching you guys awareness stage of funnels, the awareness when they get aware of the product, I see your ads on Facebook, they come to your landing page. If the whole design is not appealing enough, that's the way of reducing conversion. So design. So for example, one of the winning fonts, what I call it the award-winning fonts, you need to use. For example, those who have already started designing, is to start using this font called Monstera. All of my pages are using Monstera. It's Monstera. Monstera. It has the way it appeals to people. It has the way it appeals to sites. So all of my pages are going to be design is going to be Monstera. For my students, I started using it. So most times I can really detect someone who have listened to me and learned from me by the font they are using on their page. Monstera. But I bet you try it. Try it. Take a set for those who have been building pages already. Take a page you built before. There is no Monstera. Turn it to Monstera and run as a page to it. If there won't be any difference in conversion, just try it. You see difference because this font has the way it appeals to the sight of people. It has this connection with sight, and it's a major selling point. So here is just you replacing your picture. So when you have a template like this, you just need, like I've already thought. Let me show you guys something. Let me show you guys something. Which page do I there's this page I want to, web page I want to open. But I can't remember that web page. I want to do a schematics for the people. So maybe later on, I'll do it towards the end. Is the flow I use for my sales page, because the problem you have is when you come to your sales page, you don't even know where to start from, you don't know what to put first, you don't know what to line up first, you don't know what to show first, you don't know what to put first. So I developed this design framework that can help you get this things done. So basically, this is the same thing you can do with step.io. Link all of your buttons, do all of those stuff. This is stuff that will really take us time, and it's not what I will really be spending a lot of time teaching live when I'm not there with you guys. But this is just basically it, right? So the best you can do is to remove any container you don't want, remove any part you don't want, edit any part you want, add anything you want. For example, let's try to add something first. Let's try to remove this. Let's try to remove this picture, right? Let's try to remove this picture. Let's upload the picture. Let's the picture somewhere. So let me put my face there. All right, let's just put my face. Let's say this is a picture of your product. You replace it with a picture of your product. You have a text already, like the text have already been able to develop here. So let's just take all of these things again and design it in the system.io. Let's replicate this design here in system.io. I think that's what we can do now. Okay, so let's take a text, a headline text, put it on top. Oops, not here. Not this. This is a container. Good. Let's take the content box on top of this one and then put our text, headline text inside, and the headline text is this one. So I'll change the font later on. So one thing Tribe provides for us is consistency in font selection. Once you set your font, you need to consider all through your designs. What else do we have on this page? We have this headline section. I'm going to copy right now. And then put a duplication, maybe. Increase the font size a little bit. Then I'm going to pick my video. Where's my video card? This is my video card. I'm just drag it and drop. It's a very simple process. If it's your first time, if you've never even done anything like design before, all this is a very simple process. Like drag and drop. I drag and drop. Replace my video URL. Where's that video you're using? Copy the URL and paste. It's just drag and drop. All you just need to do is to master. It's in the practicing that you get better results. It's in the practicing. I can add my shadow, of course. Add soft shadow to my stuff and adjust the shadow, all of this, my margin, my padding, everything. Same process. Add my CTA. Look for a button. Where's the button? button card, let's look for button card. I'm just doing these things to show you that it's not really, if you have a working framework, if you have a practical working framework, you can get these things done as fast as possible. You can get it all done by yourself. All right, I can't see the button card. Let's drag this up. Okay. Let's drag this thing up. Hold on, please. I'm having drag issues. Oops. Oh, went up. Okay. So it's as simple as this, like as simple as you just following these simple rules and following these working schematics already to get your result. All right. So this is like a quick vibe of the whole design processes. A quick vibe of the whole design processes. Balance your button, change the text of your button, align it, all of these things very, very easy to implement. So this is like a short of the two options you have to set up your own funnel using system.io or using the WordPress site. I feel like I've done practical justice to this as much as I can on this call. I'm not there with you guys, so this part is going to be practically it's going to be practically boring somehow. But this is what I want you guys to understand. Oh, amazing people. Okay, so I would like to take questions now. I feel like I've done a lot of justice to this as much as I can right now. So there's a framework for writing your sales copy. I have this template that I use. So if you want to write your sales copy, even if you're not a copywriter, you can use my framework to write a copy. All by yourself. If you are going to be a copywriter, the copywriter can charge you 20 to 50 to 100K to write a copy for you, but you need to write it yourself. So these are the things I provide for you as well. So I have just while you guys are getting questions ready, technical guys get your questions together. And if you want to talk directly to the mic, then maybe fine. I'll mute this way and then listen to you guys ask a question. Then if you want to type on the comment section, you can put in the comment section. But I would like to take questions from the audience. So one of the things I've done is I've put up one of the best programs on Salesforce. Best program you can think about on Salesforce. I have a community of hundreds of people already on Salesforce that I want you guys to also take part of. If you take part of these programs, then it's going to go a long way to shape your life, shape your business, shape sorry, shape everything about um, your sales. And you can even have predictable sales in your business. Right? So this is the sales page. Why should be on the description section of this live call wherever it's being streamed. Just I wrote, I think the cost of this program right now is 20,000. Let me show you guys something very fast. Just to show you guys that a special offer I have for you guys today is very, very interesting. Let me show you guys that special offer. This special offer is something that I'm very, very sure that will help everybody who are participating in this course session today. It's going to go a long way to help you in getting massive results for yourself. So I'm going to show you guys that right now. Just a minute. While you guys are putting up your questions together, I'd like to do this. So I have these are the basic programs I have already. All right. So I have a program which the one I just showed you now is the advanced sales funnel and sales page design course. Where I taught everything, just 20,000 there, only selling everything. I give you the framework, everything you need to get high converting sales results. I have the lead funnels and email marketing masterclass where you can use lead funnels and email marketing to sell our products and services. Your card, that one is at 8,500. I have the 5 million naira or $14,000 sales challenge, which is a challenge that shows you how you can generate 5 million naira in sales using sales funnel. Just a step by step. It's a call to action process, step by step. Hey, I'll tell you the first week I tell you, go and do this, you go and do it. Apply this, you go and do it. I'm just telling you execution is an execution course. And then I have the complete advanced Facebook ads program, which is 10,000 naira. If you've not run Facebook ads before, you want to learn how to do it. Then my strategy. You want to you want to design your website yourself from scratch without coding. I have a course on that 10,000 naira. But if you buy my advanced sales funnel sales page design course, you will also get this design course for free. I have an online web masterclass program and all of this stuff. So all of these things, if you want to buy all of them, 20K and all of that. So All of these courses are on my platform already. Go to funnelhackers.club, funnelhackers.club, funnel Fullel hackers.club, CLUB. Click on the courses section, you see this courses I just mentioned, and then you grab them. All right, you grab them. I have a lot of these things available for you. Then if you do grab these things right now, it's good. I'm very, very sure. I'm super, super sure that it's going to be an exciting one for you. All right, so let me know if you guys have questions. I would like to take questions right now.
Do you guys have questions? I'd like to know. Technical guys. Okay. I can hear you. So, is there any question?
I need to understand what.
Okay, so
Okay, so I'm saying that my question is, I have opened the system of dialogue. I have opened that page. What next am I to do? Because we're trying to fast. So I'm trying to understand the sales funnel process. I'm trying to incorporate all that in all the stages.
So hold on. Just hold on. I'm not sure. The guy, whoever that is holding the phone, can you go close to a speaker so I can hear very well? Because her voice is echoing. I can't hear well. Then while you are going close to a speaker, while you are going close to a speaker, make sure you mute my own audio from your mixer so that I can only hear her voice, so it doesn't echo back. Okay. Mute my own audio on the speaker on your mixer, and then let her talk so I can hear. If she's ready, I'm ready.
Okay, I have.
Once you guys are ready.
Can you tell me now? Okay, that's fine. I have opened the free account, which is system.io. But I want to know what's the next step? What am I supposed to do next on the sales funnel? Because I'm new. This is my first time, and I'm like your lecture has like it's an eye opener for me. And I just wanted to show us like the next step. What's the next step? What am I supposed to do next? Because you're kind of fast. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, I got that. Yeah, thanks for that question. So if you go to system.io, meanwhile, before you even create a system.io account, what you need to do is you need to have a product you want to sell. All right. I wish I could see the lady that asked this question so that I can see her nod her head. I'm sure that she's getting what I'm saying. So you need to have a product you want to sell, whether it's an e-com product or whatever product, you need to have a product you want to sell. So when you have that product, you must have built your sales process, which I taught you with my framework, right? You already know you're going to sell this amount I want to generate, this is my target audience, this is my my that, this is my XYZ, this my that. The next thing you have to do is to write your sales copy. Your sales copy. So your sales copy is sales copy. Sales, like sales, SALES. Copy, COPY. Now, that sales copy you are writing is like a letter you're writing to your dream customers. Your dream customers are going to come to a landing page. they need to understand what you are selling to them. So you remember when I was demonstrating on my screen, I wrote something. Guys, give me a minute. Let me pull up something on my screen. I showed you guys something which I want to show you guys. Just hold on. Let me pull up something. Okay. Let me use this screen a second. Okay, now this page, right? This page right now that I'm showing on my screen. This is a sales page. This is a sales page. Now, this sales page has a text on it. The text it has on it is what we call the sales copy. Now, this sales copy must be written down first before you start designing the sales funnel. So before you open your system.io account to go and create a funnel and do all of those stuff, you need to first have this copy. Now, how do you write your sales copy? You use the AI. You can use there are different frameworks you can use. You can use the AIDA funnel. So when you're using the AIDA, sorry, I have to make that headset. The headset was echoing my voice. So when you're the AIDA framework is you writing a copy that shows from awareness, interest, decision, action in your copy. So you're going to start by first. This is my product. This is, remember that skincare product page I built. I was trying to set up for you guys. Let me show you. Where is that page again? Now this page. Now I wrote no more pimples, no more aches, no more and harmful creams, right? This is a message. I'm just telling my dream customers, hey, what you're going to see here, you will not have to worry about pimples again. You will not have about all of those rashes, black spots, whatever it is on your face. You don't even worry about using creams that will hurt your skin or give you skin burn or all those stuff. No. This is the organic cream that has helped over 500 plus people get glowing and clean skins in days. This is the message. This is awareness. I'm trying to tell them, hey, bro, sis, you guys on my page right now. This is me. So the same way you're going to preach, just like you, I'm going to sound basic now. The same way you want to sell your product to somebody physically. So this is the whole idea. Instead of coming to your website and, let's say, for example, you now carry your chair and put on your website and sit down. Anybody that comes to the website now tell them, okay, this is what my product does. You preach your product to them. No. What we're trying to do is that talk that we are planned or prepared to pitch to our dream customers when they buy a product, you turn it into a copy, you write it down, you structure it. So you have the headline. So every copy starts with a headline. The headline is the hook. Right? I wish this is time for me to teach about it's a very broad section. You have the hook. The hook is the headline. What do you show them first? What they see first, what interests them. This other page I showed you guys. Let me show you guys this other copy. And this is for my course. What is the hook? What's the headline? A complete membership program and community support. What people are looking for is not a course alone. They're looking for a they'll buy and a community support. They want to see other people who have gotten the course ready to help them too. So that's a hook. To master sales, sales funnel, and print mad sales results seamlessly. That's the hook. I'm summarizing whatever they're going to read on my page with the headline. So you structure your copy from the headline. What is my headline? What's the message? What do I need to tell them first? What is it that if they see this first, they'll be interested on my product. If they see this first, they'll be interested to buy my product. They'll be interested to reach whatever thing I have. The next thing is to show them a graphical illustration. So in your copy, you can put in video or picture. So in this case, on this page you are here, hold on. Sorry guys. On this page, you are seeing a video. You are seeing a video play, right? Now, the audio is not up. Now that video you are seeing right there is a video that explains more about the course they are about to purchase. Are you getting me? Now, you can use a video to explain more about your own product. You get what I'm saying? Your product you are selling, the product you are selling. Use video, explain it. How does this product work? This is how the product works. X, Y, Z. This is this. You can do a very simple video, man. Like, you don't need to be, but do a simple video that is focused on sales-oriented videos. I wish there was time to me to teach how to create your videos. You know, I don't know, but I can't teach everything in one session like this. So you create your videos. Then, if you don't have videos, I recommend video because video increases conversion. You have your graphic illustrations, graphics that explain more of what your product is selling. All right. Now look at this other page I showed you guys. Let me show you guys. Sorry that I'm switching between two pieces. I'm very sorry. Now look at this page now. You see the lady with that picture, the lady on that picture now. The lady on this picture here is a lady slim fit, keep fit is working for. She's wearing the tummy belt. She's carrying the product, the toasty on her hand. I can see she's in shape, and that's what people work. She's passing the message of the product. The picture alone is preaching the message of what the product is. The lady has the proper shape, the figure that a lady will definitely want. You get what I'm saying, and all of that. So this is what happened. This is like you understanding the product you're selling. Then write a message you want them to read. The message. Look at this one again. Look at the headline: "Burn 11 pounds of belly fat within 2 weeks with just 5 natural ingredients." All of these things. So this is what really the sales copy is about. So you write your sales copy. It's now with your sales copy. Then have to go straight up to your what is it called? To your system.io, and then create a funnel. Click on funnels at the top, create your funnel, and then carry that message you've written, that copy you've written, put on the site, and add all of the videos, text, buttons. Those buttons are called CTA, called call to action, CTA. I wish there was time to really explain all of this. Okay, so let's next question. Okay, next question. Yeah, next question, no problem. The next time we'll talk about this, the more. Let me take the next question. Yeah, I'm ready to take the next question. I think my time is almost up. My time up. So, okay, I'm waiting for the next question.
Go about creating a sales funnel. Are there any strategies for that? And then
Can you say that again?
the second
Please,
one is
start from the beginning, please.
is about when someone wants to invest in e-commerce. All over
From the
here.
beginning. Yeah.
The first question. Okay, I said the first question is what would you advise for a services-based business that wants to leverage on e-commerce? Are there any specific tips? Because there's we have products that are services-based and we have the ones that are commodity-based. So how do we those of us in the services?
Give me an example of one.
Yeah, how do we handle or what
Give me an example of one. One of the products you're talking about that you want to enter service.
Okay, bespoke clothing services, which is customized clothes that are made that customized to your specific need. How do we the second one? Yeah. So the second question is how do we? Okay, so I want to, based on the first question, I want to invest in services based business on e-commerce. What would you advise me to, like a budget? How do I budget for it? How do I plan basically for it? So from the first question, the tips you give, then the second question, the financials. How do we, put that together? Thank you.
All right, so first question is a service-based e-commerce business. Yeah, I remember now. So how you can run a service-based e-commerce business and make a lot of money from it. So I'm going to attempt to give you perspective to that. So selling online is literally the same thing. The only difference is in the model. And that's why I just taught you guys sales funnel. I took time to explain the details, the theory for you, so you understand that your customer movement from the point of knowing your product to the point of buying your product is a journey. Now, if you're selling a clothing line business, best we say best clothing, where I feel like it's customized shirts, like a customized clothes that you have to customize to what you want, give them your description, all of that. So it's basically the same. The main thing is, how can I now support people who need this customized clothes, the awareness stage? What message do I need to push out? What do I need to push out? Should I take a video of someone who is complaining about clothes and services or clothes they are getting in the market? They are buying ready-made clothes and it's not suiting their taste. Should I talk about a woman who was frustrated, bought a clothes for a wedding of an occasion, and by the time she wanted to wear it, it really didn't match what she wanted. But this is a lady who has a taste for what she wants to wear. Maybe because the market really doesn't fit into her body style, her body swag, or whatever. That is the awareness. Should I do a video on that? How do I preach this message? It's about getting people to know about the problem they are having and that you own the solution. This is the whole fundamental of sales. So what you should now be looking at while also talking about your second question about investing is to invest more on the awareness, because this is where everything compounds. If you're able to get people through the awareness funnel and through the awareness stage in your funnel, they can really buy your product. So look out for that pinpoint. I'll give you a real life example of a possible pinpoint. Someone who buys clothes in the market but doesn't suit their style, doesn't fit them properly, or they have a problem at the end of the day. They want this customized stuff. Then you show them the beauty of having clothes tailored to your taste. So me, I like clothes tailored to my taste. I like clothes that has what I want, So I want that. You can show them Madam A wants to wear a clothes that fits her, that will make her look beautiful with her shape and body, but she goes to the market and buys the product and is frustrated. She can't get her taste. Madam B comes to Joshua's store and gives us her design, her taste, and whatever she wants. We build it out for them very fast. So you're going to use the speed of light. We build in 2 to 3 days, 2 to 7 days, 7 to 8 days, whatever duration you build. And we build something that is affordable and even cheaper than me going to the market to buy a gown of 25 or 30,000. We can still set up that gown for you, something that suits your preference. So it's the message. So understanding this, everybody, what revolves around in business and sales is you telling a story. Sales is about telling a story. You are telling a story. The message you are pushing is, don't do this, we can do this for you, this is how to do it. Don't do this, we can do this for you, this is how to do it. This is your problem, we can solve this problem for you with this, and this is how to get it. That's what you need to invest in. Invest in how to get the message out there. Because your product, your service is not a product base that you just have the product already there, strictly type this the amount. Because someone that needs a cloth A, B, and C is different price for someone that needs a cloth X, Y, Z. So you are not going to have a strict type job. So what you're going to focus more is building awareness traction. Have a website where people can see samples of customized clothes. Have an Instagram handle where people are going to see your customers who you have built customized services for. Put their videos there, put their pictures there, put everything. Let them see social testimonials, which is very powerful. Put up your website, put up those designs you've done for people, customized for people. Put up those videos, all of those things from your customers. Then put a video on social media. Your own is even less stress. Put a video on social media. This is what we do. Have a landing page on your website where if you are the CEO, you can say, hey, my name is Joshua. I'm the CEO of Customizable Clothes Brand. And here what we do is that we take your clothes, we take your measurements, we take your taste, your style, whatever you want to wear, we bring it to reality. You can now tell a story. For example, Madam A and B came to our store frustrated with the gowns she sees in the market and the cost of getting these things and doesn't start yet. We build this for her and this is the result. That is it. That's the message you are passing. We want to build this thing for you. Then you include 3 things: scarcity, urgency, these 2 things: scarcity, urgency, scarcity, urgency, scarcity, urgency, scarcity, urgency, scarcity, urgency. I'm going to break it down. We can build these things for you as fast as possible. And in this ember season, that is giving them a special offer. We can build this for a 20% discount. And we're going to build that especially for the next 20 customers for 20% discount. Scarcity, urgency. You need to act fast. You want to get 20% discount, act fast. We are building only for 20%. You add it. Do the video and keep there. You go and sleep. Send it to traffic. Put it on the traffic source. I'm going to make a lot of money from it. I wish I could explain better and better. The more I explain, the more like we're going to connect more. So let me take any other question. Any other question?
Let's do one more question.
The question I just answered. The question I just answered. I can hear you. I can hear you. Hold on. The question I just answered. The person that asked the question. Sorry about that. The person that asked the question now that I just answered. Are you cleared? I'd like to see them wave. Probably if the camera is there. Make sure they are cleared. I was able to answer their question. I want to be sure. Did I answer your question? Who is the person? And the first lady too. Did I answer your question? Good, good, good. And the lady, did I answer your question, please? I did not answer your question. Did she say I did not answer your question? Let me know. I did not answer your question.
Not clearly understood.
But don't worry, we'll talk about it. So what we'll do, because of time purpose, get my contacts. I don't know your name. Reach out to me. We can talk about that later on. All right, so we can have a video call session or call session. I'll talk about it extensively. Is that fine? So next question.
Okay. Good morning. Thank you for the session. So you talked about system IO and how they don't work with Nigerian currency and how it's only US dollar. So how can one that is in Nigeria use system IO and still work with it, regardless of the fact that they don't use Nigerian currency? When you're creating your sales page, how do you, like when you want to do click to get this in, how can you move it from US dollars to Naira? Thank you.
Okay, so this is what you have to do. It's very simple. You just redirect your CTAs. Your CTA is those buttons. Redirect them to your Paystack or FlutterWave payment gateway. It's very simple. Do you get what I'm saying? So let's say, I don't know, if I want to illustrate this, it's going to take another long time. So if you have a Paystack account, you have a FlutterWave account, create a payment page. If you have Paystack, there's this create a payment page. You tell you how amount you want to collect, all of those stuff. You create it. After you've created it, after you created that payments page, right? You just copy the link. That place you have that button. That place I think click to subscribe, click to pay. That URL of that payment page you have created on Paystack or FlutterWave, put it as a link on that button. So when they click on the button, it takes them. You put your price on your sales page in Naira. You get what I'm saying? So the only thing is, if you want to, you're not planning to use stream.io and system.io, sorry, to collect your payment. That's why you have to worry about the dollar payment. You can fix your amount on Naira, put Naira 20,000 and 50,000 on your sales page. On that button, you put the URL of that payment page updated on Paystack or FlutterWave on it. So when they click on it, they are directed to that page. If you want to do it as a pop-up, want to do it as a redirection, click on it, it redirects them to make that payment. I wish I could show you guys an example I'm saying, but I want to believe you guys understand this. Should I take that time to explain this? I don't know. I don't know if there will be time. So when they are redirected to that payment page, after payment, you see that on Paystack or FlutterWave, whichever one you are paying, you see a section where they ask you after payment, which page should you redirect them to? If they now click on that page, redirect them back to. Let me show you guys an example. I think I have an example here. Let me show you guys an example. Let me share my screen. Let me share my screen. I'm going to share my full screen now. Let me show this example very quickly. Okay. Just a sec. Just be sure you guys are seeing my screen. Now, this page is a sales page. Don't worry about what's on this page. Now look at this button. This button, if I click on this button, it's going to take me to Paystack. This is what I'm talking about. After paying now, if I click on pay after successful payment, to redirect me back to the site on the tech page. That's what I'm talking about. So that's what you have to do on your system.io. All right. So on the buttons, you put the URL. This is the URL. I created this URL from Paystack. You can see it's paystack.com. So you go to your Paystack account, whatever, or if you're using Flutterwave, log in, create payment page, and then copy the URL and embed it on the button. That way, you collect your payment sort of. You get it now. I don't believe I answered the question right. Did I answer your question?
Okay. So that's
Is that all?
all right. One more time. Round of applause for Joshua.
I think you're muted. Muted, Mr. Wee. I think you're muted. So I can't hear what is happening in the hall.
Okay. So that's about it for today. Thank you, Mr. Joshua. We really appreciate you. Please, can we give me a round of applause? Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity for the session. Really appreciate it. More information will be given to you after the class. I'll reach out to you. Thank you. You can now release it.
Okay, so I would like to give out my contacts to people to reach out to me. So I don't know how you guys will do it, but do you mind if I share it on the screen right now, or you will give it to them later on?
Okay, you can go ahead.
All right, so just very quickly, the fastest way to reach me now is just reach me on WhatsApp. Just tell me you are part of the program, and then we'll connect from there. My number is on the screen right now. And I would also recommend you subscribe to my YouTube channel. I do a lot of these awesome videos on my YouTube channel. And then on Instagram handle name, I'll also push it to the screen very soon. This is my number. So just my number, this is my WhatsApp number. I'll just chat to my WhatsApp number. We'll have a great time there. Okay. So thank you guys. I really appreciate for your time. I really appreciate this. Then thank you to Mr. Wee and every other organizer of the event. Thank you very much. Please learn to take action, and I hope to get testimonials from you all. All right. Bye.
Hey, I want to show you something exciting. If you really want to sell out massively online right now, any kind of product you say, there are 3 things you must know. And I want to show you these 3 things. These 3 things are very powerful. First, you need a product. So whether it's a physical product or a digital product, a product is a product. Whether it's e-commerce or an affiliate offer, is product. Secondly, you need a sales process. I'm not going to overemphasize this. We that in the industry we call it sales funnel. It's a systematic process. There's a science to this process, right? But 3, you need a traffic source. And traffic source can be anything. But one of the amazing ways you can use to generate traffic right now is through Facebook ads, Instagram ads, YouTube ads, or even Google ads. But the amazing thing right now is I know that Facebook has either banned your account, you that is running ads, or Facebook has given you low conversion. I'm going to show you that very quickly, or maybe you can't even figure out how to sell on IG, and YouTube and Google has a problem for you. But there are two kinds of people who are watching this video now. There are people who solely depend on these platforms. Of course, Twitter was banned just recently. You depend on this platform for those who are in Nigeria to sell out your product. But what if these systems keep failing you? Would you run out of business? I'm going to show you something that is very, very, very interesting. Come, let me show you. Come. Now, let's say I want to sell out this product, right? This is a digital product we have in Funnel Hackers Club. A very awesome program. I've designed the sales page. I've done the whole sales funnel process. It's a very, very, very amazing system. And now, the next thing I will have to do is what? I will just have to go to my Facebook Ads Manager. I'll go there and I want to set up my Facebook ad, and I'm going to set it up. And after doing that, I'm going to plug a lot of money. Let's say I budget over $100 to run this ads for like 2 days. And at the end of the day, I'm going to get this kind of crazy result where I'm spending $225 just to get 9 website conversion. It is crazy. But these are the exact ads over a period of time ago that was performing massively well before I duplicated it. Why did I have that low conversion? Is because Facebook algorithm every day is getting difficult for people to even bypass. Even Facebook experts will tell you this. We are studying this system overnight. I do this for myself and for my clients. And the truth is that you can't keep struggling with getting a new Facebook ad account every time they ban you, or keep struggling with the whole conversion process. There's a systematic process you can use if you've been understanding what I've been sharing with you. Now, I want to show you what I do. What I do is that I make sure that I have the complete data of anybody that interacts with me. We call it the lead. So I've decided with my underground group members to build expert lead magnets, expert lead funnels that will make us attract our dream customers. So when I have attracted my dream customer, are you getting me? Come on. When I've attracted my dream customers, I put them on an email marketing system where I'll have to pipe them for a long time and suck money from them. I'm saying this because I mean it. So let's say I have 5,000 people in my email list right now, people who did not even buy my product, people who showed up interest, or people who are in the making money industry, and I just want to set them out a process they can use and make money. The only assignment I have to do is to just bombard them with awesome email sequences, and they will get to buy my product. Let's say out of the 5,000 people I have on my list, I'm able to do it properly, and I get just 10% conversion. That's 500 people to buy a 10,000 naira product for every month. Can you do the mathematics? Over 5 million naira already in my bank account without me having to run around with Facebook ads creative and all of that. So I want to welcome you and invite you to my upcoming email marketing masterclass. It is an intensive program where I taught you how to build the best lead funnel for your product, attract them, not just attract them. What I did was I prepared an email script for you that you can use to send that email to these people. I prepared a lead funnel system template for you, so you just have to plug and play on your site and get that result. And above all, I'm going to teach you extensively the science behind the whole process, so you don't need to even solely depend on Facebook ads to sell out your product. Whether you're into e-commerce, for example, there was a period of time some time ago I collected leads of over 400 people that bought my high ticket physical product that was over 50k. They bought 100k, 150k. I took those emails, stored them for a particular time, and in a month I was able to use those same user data to generate sales over 1.5 million naira. You can do this. So that's what I'll be teaching you in my email marketing masterclass. It's super intensive. Click the link below right now. You're going to see the details of this program, and I want to see you inside. Click the link below.